Oh, we're set. Everybody watching the instant replay, welcome. I'm just getting set up. We're doing a live stream tonight. Pizza, pizza dough, chicken wings, guacamole, homemade salsa, homemade tortillas, chips. And we're just making sure we are good to go. I'm just reading some comments here as we're getting started on the live show. So bear with me for a moment. We're gonna get all set up here, okay? I'm just getting the different phones ready. So you can see comments coming through. And we're almost good to go here. Just getting it set up. So thanks everybody who's watching the live stream and of course the instant replay. Pizza, pizza dough, homemade tortillas, homemade salsa, homemade guacamole. Did I say homemade pizza dough already? I can't remember. And chicken wings. Been marinating since yesterday. And I'm going to see how clean I can keep this shirt tonight as well. I'm looking to get tomato sauce all over it, okay? I think that is working well. We're going to make sure this one is working well. And I'm going to hope that the battery on this one is good. So that's what we're checking here. So bear with me one more second here. And then we'll get it set right back in that little tripod. And we're going to be good to go in a few seconds. So welcome to the live stream, everybody. We're getting going here. Big night tonight. My cousin's coming into town. His plane's delayed. I would have started the live stream an hour ago. But his plane's delayed. So I waited. I'm trying to get everything as fresh as possible for his arrival here. Okay, pizza dough first. So, I've actually had hot water in my bucket there for a little bit. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We're just getting going here. We're getting going. Let's make sure our camera angle is up. We'll move the wires out of the way. We can get this in a little bit higher. I want everybody to see exactly what's going on in that bowl, okay? Right now there's nothing going on in the bowl. But we're gonna get something going on in the bowl in a second, okay? We'll bring that in a little bit. This is live stream in action. So welcome to the kitchen. Sunday night, East Coast. Well, East Coast, wherever, East Coast time. And we're gonna be good to go here. Okay, let's get baking. I've already got the warm water, my hot water. It's probably only warm now. Make sure we've got a cup in there. Check it with the good eye. It's a little bit under. Hang on. Let's get a little bit more hot water in there. We need a cup. I'm trying another pizza dough recipe tonight. I've been seeing. I need a cup. So hang on. Let's get this squared away. There we go. I've been seeing online. Look, crispy pizza. I've talked about it many times from New York. The pizza looks so damn good every time. I need their pizza. I need to go to New York to try their pizza. Okay, so I've got a cup, just over a cup of warm water. I'm going to put in a couple of teaspoons of yeast. 1, 2, where's my little quota? I had a little bit more water, I'm going to have a little bit more flour. 2 1/4, and a pinch. The yeast is good. Welcome everyone to the live stream. We're just getting going here, okay? Get it all. Uh-oh. Did I use the half a tablespoon or did I use the 1 teaspoon? It's too late now. It's too late. I need some sugar. My sugar's going to be hiding here somewhere. I think it's down. Yeah, it's in a... I'm starting to rearrange here. Welcome everyone to the live stream and the instant replay. I'm rearranging things. Where I'm keeping them. Let's get some sugar in there too. Teaspoon. Boom! And I don't think we're going to need the sugar anymore tonight. I just made the catch of the night right there, so early. Only a couple, it's delayed, I'm seeing it on that one, it's delayed. I think that was a good catch. It was a good catch. Did I say we're going to make homemade marinara sauce too? We're making homemade marinara sauce. So I'm just going to set this aside for now, okay? Let that get warm. Let that get warm. And I'm actually going to weigh out the flour tonight. Yeah, welcome everybody. On. We're having a battery problem apparently. There we go. I'm going to use about 400 grams here of flour tonight. Where's my, I need my cup. My trusted and tried and tested here cup, okay? So we need that yeast about 10 minutes or so to get warm. Start waking up. Okay, so I want 420 here. I want 420. Should be about 3 cups and change. Let's see. It's $1.80 right there. I was over, so let's be careful on this one. $3.40. 340 grams so far. 400 to 420 grams is what I'm going for here. $3.90. Uh-oh. Too much. 413. That's good enough. We could survive with that. And if we're done with it, let's put this away. That good flour. I say good flour. Whoa! I just lost the rubber band, and I'm going to keep another cup of flour out for when it goes on the board. Now I do have other pizza dough, but I'm making fresh. Look, my cousin's here for quite a few days. We might eat a lot of pizza. I had 4 pizza doughs ready in the freezer. I took 2 of them out earlier on. They're up to room temperature now, which is great. So I'm going to keep, you know what? I'm going to keep a solid cup of flour, just like that, out in case I need some more. In case I need some more to add to the dough, and then also for the board later. So the reason even though I've got pizza dough that's already ready, if I didn't, this would have to be first, because I need about 2 hours for this stuff, okay? So pizza dough on its way. Yo, welcome to the live stream, welcome. And I'm gonna add in a pinch of salt, not a punch. Okay, there, a pinch of salt. Boom! So normally I could say, you know, that's about it right now. We're good on the pizza dough. I just need that to get nice and foamy. Okay, it's back here. It's already waking up, so look at this. See, our yeast, it's starting to wake up, so that's good. Okay, we'll put this over there. We don't need that anymore, so that's really good. Hey, Nick! The apron. I want to see if I could keep the white t-shirt clean when I'm making a tomato sauce tonight. It's a challenge. It could be a challenge. We're gonna see. So let's get some items for that sauce because we've got a few minutes. Now, let's go. We're gonna do a nice fresh. He's gonna have fresh dough. I don't need a lot of onion here. I'll just use that little mini one and half an onion that I've got right there. We're gonna see how it turns out tonight, Nick. We're gonna see. Let's get a couple of bowls here, just because we like to. Apparently, we like the dirty things in the kitchen. Let's get our good knife, and we'll prepare. I like the yeast, so I'll give that another 7 minutes or so. So yeah, let's get our. Nick is a big contributor to this show. So I will always listen to what he has to say, and he reminds me of things many times. Saved me in this kitchen from watching the show. So let's dice some onion, and I'm a little rougher chop here tonight with the onion because I'm going to use my nice new immersion blender in the pot tonight when I'm doing the sauce. But we can still be semi-decent here, okay? Woo! A lot of pizza dough coming. Oh, I like the yeast. It's alive. The pizza dough is alive. The yeast is alive. Why am I saying the dough? It's not a dough yet. It's not a dough yet, okay? We're just getting this going. Just getting the show going. Oh, that onion's being a pain in the arse. Okay. Let's peel back another layer. How about that? We'll get another layer of onion off. I mean, fresh dough, fresh sauce, fresh everything. I don't know what he's gonna have to do to earn all of his pizza. Just getting the ingredients ready for our sauce. So if I didn't have a blender, I'd want to really dice these up finely. I mean, the sauce, I don't really want to have chunks of onion in there. I want to have a nice smooth sauce tonight. And then garlic. So let's say one medium-sized onion, about that much. Woo! Already bringing me to tears. And look, that's more than one onion right there. What I just did. We've got a lot of onion now. Let's get that right out of the way. We don't need to add it all in. Let's stick to what we've got. Onion. Oh my goodness. Where's the garlic? Half a garlic. This is the one I wanted. Oh, I'm not gonna cry on camera. Not from onions, anyways. Well, maybe from onions. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do 3. We're gonna do 2 cans, 2 big cans of tomatoes. So, anyone who knows Goodfellas how to slice, Alex, welcome. That's okay. 4 a.m. That's an early wake-up call. My gosh. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's go 6 on the garlic, okay? We'll go 6 on the garlic. Get that all out of the way. Oh, the yeast is, look at that, the yeast is getting there. A few more minutes on the yeast. Okay, we're gonna be nice. Now we're gonna slice this garlic. If I had a razor blade, I could use a razor blade instead. It's a really good system if you have a razor blade to slice the garlic. But we're gonna mince it up, okay? I've got a lot on the go tonight, Alex. We're doing a fresh pizza dough, fresh marinara sauce for a fresh pizza, of course. And then I'm also doing a guacamole, salsa, and fresh homemade tortilla chips. So we've got a lot. Now I do have pizza dough that's already ready. Oh, I forgot the chicken wings. The chicken wings that I marinated yesterday in buttermilk. I added hot sauce and pickle juice. Those have been marinating now over 24 hours, so those are going to be dynamite. The Goodfellas, yeah, you caught that one. Nice. Nice. So we'll get our garlic. Our yeast is almost good. So once the yeast is ready, I'm going to slip back to, we'll do it just like Polly would have in Goodfellas. Slice it really thin. No razor blade, but we'll slice it really, really thin here, okay? Allows it to liquefy in the pan. If you don't know the movies, you're thinking, man, what's he talking about? But if you know the movies, then you know it was really good lines from there. So my sauce, I'm using 2 big cans of tomatoes, 6 cloves of garlic. I think that's what I had. Is that what I had? Anyone counting? I forgot already. Might have been 5. I'm not sure. And 1 medium to large size onion. You don't put too much onions in the sauce. You know, that's the rule. So if I feel like I have too many onions, I'm not gonna put them all. Same with the garlic. Okay. Let's leave a little bit of garlic on the side here. About that much. We'll leave that on the side. We'll come back to it though. We want to add it in. We'll add it in. I'm not shy on that. Let's get all this. We're trying to see. I don't want to miss any good comments. That could be. You know how those extra 3 minutes add up in this live stream. Let's get our garlic. You know, I'm seeing too many people do this and they're having fun in there. Just get it done. That's what I want to do. Get it done. You're the one holding the knife. Hold it whatever way makes you comfortable. Chop, chop. Yeast looking good. So that's good. All right, let's get another little bowl for our garlic. Put that in there. Fresh sauce. And now my cousin is not getting into town now as the plane's been delayed a couple of times. I'd say he might get here about 10 o'clock Eastern time, so about 2.5, 3 hours away. And we're gonna take down the pizza whenever possible. It won't be our first late night pizza or chicken adventure by any means. Tulsa King, yeah, Tulsa King, amazing, amazing. I haven't seen this season. I haven't caught up. I'm behind. Today I got behind watching a marathon of Mission Impossible movies. Okay, let's bring out the beast. Let's bring out the beast right here. Yeah. Beast is in the house. I'm gonna name it. I think I'm gonna keep the name as the Beast. Okay. Unlatch. So there's our yeast. Look at that, nice and frothy and foamy. Make sure you guys can see in that. I'm gonna adjust here in a second, I think, as we're adding this in. There you go, absolutely. I know you can. Okay, let's try and, I think we can see right inside there what's going on now, okay? And like I say, I'm optimistic that the battery on this phone is gonna last. Let's get our paddle. Lock it in. I'm gonna add in a little bit of flour to start. And we've got our olive oil that's gonna go in. So let's get a little bit. Let's just introduce them right now. A little bit of flour. Just under half of what we're using. Lock it in and get it started. They're at the dance. We're getting to know each other right here. The yeast, the flour, the salt. Excellent. Now, I want to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So I'm going to go half-sies, okay? I'm going to do 1. Then I'm going to add in some flour. Let's lift it up. Nice and sticky. Get in more flour. Again, I've got that backup flour if I need it. Lock it in. The YouTube who? Let's get the second oil in there. Time it. There we go. Good. Olive oil in. We've got it all introduced right now. It's going to go 5 to 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I've got my 2 big cans of tomatoes. 2 big cans. I'm going to open. We're all about efficiency here. We never know we're going to need an extra 3 minutes down the road. So if we can get these open now and save some time, that's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, the YouTube plaque. Sorry, yeah, it's hidden by the basil today. I got a fresh basil plant. Okay, that's 1 can. Yeah, that was a nice one to get that plaque. Onwards to that million, what's it called? The million subscriber plaque? Geez, we're only about 15% of the way there right now. I'd say only, but we're getting there. We're growing. These live streams, the bigger live streams certainly help. And I've got some tomato paste. All right. The dough right now looks sticky, so having the extra flour out, I think, is going to pay dividends. I think we're going to need to use it. Get that away. Look at that. We just multitasked right there on the live stream. Reorganize. Tomatoes ready. Tomatoes ready. I've got everything here. I've got some, cilantro. That's for the guacamole. But I have some parsley out. I'm going to do dried basil, oregano, salt, pepper. So right now our dough is looking sticky, so I'm going to need to add some more flour. I can see it already. So let's do that. The max kg in a mixer, I'll tell you what, whatever it can hold. So I'll go right up to the top. I don't care. Right on that paddle. Okay, I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. Well, actually, let's just slow that right down. Check the. Yeah, see, too sticky. Too sticky, no good. So I'll go. We just did about a quarter of a cup right there. And let that whip around. In the meantime, I'm going to wash some. We'll do a rinse. Why not? Since we're here, we'll do a rinse of the parsley. Look, we could have that nice and plain marinara sauce. A little bit of garlic in there, tomatoes, salt, some pepper, and leave it alone. But we don't like plain. I may have just added too much flour. I will have faith. Let's go up just one. And I'll do a rinse-a-rooney of the hands now too. Good opportunity. $32 kg, wow. Yeah, if you're doing that at work, I can imagine not wanting to do it at home. That's awesome, Nick. I love it. I love that you're watching it for relaxation. Look at that. The dough's looking good down there. I like it. Now I've got a new big bowl. Check out the big bowl, okay? I'm going to get a little touch, a little kiss. Oof. I'm running low on this olive oil. Let me tell you something. It's pricey. The olive oil's pricey, and I'm running low. Not good, okay? We're going to need that for our sauce, too, for our onions. So let's just roll that around a little bit. Get it all set in the bowl. All right, we're just waiting on the beast. We'll give it another 3 minutes. How about that? I'll watch the clock here. When we get down to the quarter is when we're going to pull that out. And then we just get on to our sauce from there. Just like that. In fact, that's what we're going to do. Start pan back there. I'm going to bring the pan up here though. Another 90 seconds on the dough. It's not sticking to the side anymore, so that's good. I like it. Hopefully it's got that nice elasticity. We'll see. I know we've got some of our bread experts on here, Alex, so you'll be able to take a look and examine. Another minute and change. And then we don't need to worry about this thing for, we'll call it about 2 hours or so. But I do have, like I say, I've got 2 of them right in here already. I've got them covered with some parchment paper and plastic. Just the light on down there, no heat of course. Okay, we're into the final run here for this dough. I like it. I like it a lot. Psycho, welcome. Welcome. We started with a pizza dough and we move on to the sauce. Making a marinara sauce in a minute. I'm going to be on here for a long time tonight. I've got lots of tomatoes back there for the salsa, avocado for the guacamole, the tortilla chips. So I'm going to get the sauce going over here first. Once I've got the sauce ready, pop it on the stove behind me, and then get back to the fresh homemade tortillas that we're going to do here. Because I want to leave them in the bowl for about 30 minutes as well. So when that's back there just kind of settling down the dough for the tortilla chips, that's when I'll get the salsa started and the guacamole. Okay, another 10 seconds, 20 seconds here on the dough. We'll pull it out, we'll see how it is. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I kept the oil on my hand because I want to be able to pull it out there. Make sure it's not sticking too much. Alright, Alex, that's funny. I appreciate it. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see how our dough looks. You know what? It's not Even fungal, even the one without the oil, that's not bad. Let's take this off. Pull it off the hook. Look at that. Came off nice and easy. Not bad. Not bad. That's acceptable. Let's move that aside for a minute here. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, it feels nice. Get it into a nice ball. Looks smooth. Yeah, it looks nice and smooth here. I'm happy with that. It's pretty smooth, right? Okay. Put it into our brand new big bowl. Swoosh it around a little bit in the oil. And the oil there too. Let's get some plastic on that. I'll do a washer-rooney here. Now that bowl is not, there's no way that bowl fits in the oven. Hey Chevy, welcome. Welcome everyone who's coming in and through the live stream. This be something, the bowl's too big for my plastic wrap. We're gonna have to stretch this bad boy. Find a way. Let's stretch it. I also had heated this bowl up a little bit as well. I didn't want to put it into a cold bowl. All right, we made it. We stretched it. Okay, that's it. I mean, I'd like to put it in a nice warm spot, but that's it. Pizza dough. Nothing else. Pizza dough. Good. Done. Let's move this over here. How about that? Let's get out the old hot plate and plug this guy in right away. Get it heating up. Like I say, I've got the pan or the pot behind me already warm. Crank that heat up. We've already got our onions and garlic. Let's get some of that parsley too. Yes, sir, Alex, it does. It has that yeast. I already added. I said yeast. I meant yeast, of course. I don't know what I'm speaking about here. Chop up a little bit of parsley as well. I'm not going to add too much here, but I want to keep some of this parsley for the. I'm even going to add some parsley, I think, into that guacamole tonight. Why not? Why not? Chop. Okay, that's good. It's getting hot. Well, we know that takes a while to get hot, so we're going to say that's getting warm right now. So the sauce is going to have a lot of time to just simmer. So I'm going to be able to check the flavor of it as well. If I need to add in a little bit more salt or a dash more pepper, some more oregano or basil, we certainly will. Bit of parsley coming along. Good, we've got everything ready. Good. Get a bowl for that parsley. We're just knocking these out of the park right now. We're knocking these out of the park, everything that we need. This is great. Okay, let's give that a quick little rinse-a-rooney. We'll be set. Okay. A little bit of salt. We can now turn that off. Bring that over. Let's go. Giddy up. Tunas, welcome back. It has been a while. Man, I just saw a name pop up over there. I was like, yeah, is that Tuna 71? Yes, it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got the pizza dough. It's now proofing over there. That's good. Just getting this thing warm. I've got my 2 cans of tomatoes, 2 big cans ready. I can't stop saying that. That just means I'm going to end up watching Goodfellas when my cousin gets here. Goodfellas in the casino, probably a little Donnie Brasco action. So, in honor of that Goodfellas, I'm not going to put too much onions in the sauce, Paulie. I'm glad I saw that. We don't want that in there. All right, let's go. Giddy up. We're getting warm. We're getting warm. We're getting warm. We don't need too much oil in there. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Woo! All right, enjoy that sleep. Thanks so much. I appreciate it, Alex. Yeah, enjoy that sleep. Have a good shift at work. All right. Let's get our basil and oregano. We need those too. Oregano, basil. Let's get where's the pepper? Anyone see the pepper? I see it. You got it. I got it. Pepper, basil, oregano. In fact, I think I even have some. You know what? I know I have the fresh basil. The plant is right there. Do I have some fresh oregano left? I may have used it. I used it all. I used it all. Our oil. Our oil, I think, is good right here. All right. So we're not going to put all these onions. You put too much onions in a sauce, our oil's not hot. Bung. I got faked out. It's a little sizzle, but not much. Not much. You guys can't hear that sizzle over there. I wonder if I can change that camera angle a little bit more. I'm trying to see it over here, but as long as we can see in the pot, that's what matters. It's okay. They're starting to sizzle a little bit. Won't take much. So I'll add in some more. I'm leaving that much out, okay? And I said it that way on purpose, that much out. Same spoon, why not? Soften these up a touch. A little sizzle, sizzle. Try to stay on top of those comments. I'm already loving it. Onions and oil, great. So this is our new. Oh, you know I'm going to throw in a few leaves of the fresh stuff. I have to. Be a sin not to. Okay. Nice. Get those nice and hot. And look at that. There we go. That's what I want to see right there. Nick, how can we not? Casino and Goodfellas. We're making a sauce and stuff, and watch this. Watch what I'm going to do right here. Watch what I'm going to do right here. A little butter. I just added butter to my sauce. For the onions, for the garlic. Speaking of the garlic, there it is. We got the garlic in there. Garlic, onions, oil, butter. Woo! Oh, the smell is great. It would suck to sit in an airport and not be able to get this aroma. Solid stuff. It's just doing its thing right now. The onions, the garlic, the butter. Not much action in there that we need to worry about right now. Not much action. Right? Just checking the battery level on this phone, even though I've got it plugged in. I always worry about this phone. I mean, you can't melt the butter yet. That means it's not too hot. It's just enough though to sizzle our onions and our garlic. Woo! Fresh sauce, fresh pizza dough. I'm wired out here. Garlic and onions, baby. Garlic and onions. Okay. Give that another 2-3 minutes or so. And then remember, the best part about this is my new emulsifier. I'm going to be able to blend it and smooth it right out in there. You smell what I'm cooking. I love it. I can't stop. It's too good. So I'm going to make my cuz a margarita pizza tonight. I've got some fresh, spicy, I don't know if we'll call it, not salami, not pepperoni, it's a mix. It's a mix of something, the girl told me. I said, I don't want just pepperoni here, I want something special, you know? For real nice. You always throw down some hot peppers. I've got some nice, again, I'm following Crispy Pizza on YouTube. I'm watching them out in New York. I'm going to finish off the pizza tonight with a little bit of pecorino romano, some olive oil. I'm using, as I say, made a different type of dough tonight. Hopefully it's gonna be a nice thin crust, crispy on the outside, nice, soft on the inside. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if this plane gets delayed any longer, I'm going to be eating a lot of pizza on my own. We'll see. All right, the tomato. We're getting ready to add in 2 big cans of tomatoes. 2 big cans. The San Marzano tomatoes today. Okay, we'll see. And I believe these have salt in them already. I'm going to try and buy the unsalted, but these have salt in them already, so that's the way we're going to control our salt distribution. Okay, onions, salt. Here goes 1 can of tomato, 1 big can. Quick little stir. And those are going to break down. Here goes the other can. Now, I'm just going to get a bit of water here and rinse the can. Not too much. But look, I want all that tomato. So I rinse 1 can. I pour that into that can. And then I rinse this can. A little shake, rattle, and roll. Honky tonk man. Elvis. There we go. Already boiling. Oh, daddy. Love it. So, I've got enough sauce here. I can make pizza for days, depending on how much my cousin's going to eat with me. And then because I have that nice fresh basil plant, I've got nice Parmesan in the fridge as well. I've got different kind of nuts down here. I can also make a pesto sauce. Make a pesto sauce, maybe bust out the chicken. If I had broccoli and some feta cheese, I don't know, maybe we have a little Mediterranean style pizza. Okay? So now depending on this pot, we'll see how long it takes to boil. But I want to bring that up to the boil before adding any of my flavor. So far, we're spotless, but I feel like I wouldn't be true if I didn't have sauce all over me. But we'll get there. Make sure we're not missing. We've got our cilantro, more parsley. What's this one? I have mint out. I don't know why I brought out the mint. Maybe I just got confused a little bit as to what I had. It's been known to happen. We've got our tomato. Ah, yes. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Come on. Come on. Give me some. Give me some. There we go. Now the bubbles are coming through. Look, we need these tomatoes to soften right down and start splitting open, unlocking all the juices and the flavors, whatever they've got. Then I'm going to spice things up. Then I'm going to get in there with my blender. In fact, I've got to come up with a name for this as well. So, the KitchenAid Mix Master, I'm calling the Beast. Okay? This, though, I don't know what we could call this one. But it's going to get a workout tonight. We'll come up with a name for that one. We'll come up with a name for it. We got some bubbles. Nice. Come on. Homemade pizza dough. We're waiting for that YouTube algorithm to kick out the live stream to millions and millions of people. They've got to get it in the YouTube algorithm. It's got to wake up. Say, let's get this stream. Let's get this stream out there. We can use our time here effectively. And rinse and clean whatever we're not using. Okay? Woo! All right, we've got some bubble action happening. If we weren't on a live stream, I would have this on the stove behind me and move on to something else. But no excuses. Cook like a champion. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Yeah, keep giving us some bubbles. That's it. Keep bubbling. Break them all down. Okay. Break them all down. So, review here. Oregano, basil. I've got the pepper. And I've got the salt. Okay, as a backup. Even though tomatoes will have some in there already. Marinara here, we want it, this is going to have flavor, okay? You can even add in, if you want to, some chili flakes. Kick it up a little bit on the spice side. But if I was looking at basic marinara here, just a pinch of pepper in there, maybe a pinch of salt, maybe a few, a teaspoon or so of oregano and basil, and just leave it like that. But even there, you don't need too much for one basic, just to have a nice little basic sauce. But I don't want basic. I know my cuz. I know he doesn't like basic either. Nice. Tomatoes are breaking down in the heat. Loving it. We've got our heat on. We've got our pizza dough rising. Here's another thing I can do right now. Is we'll do how much salsa is he gonna want here? I'll do 3. We've got a half a tomato. I was thinking tomorrow night I'm going to make him a nice spicy either steak or chicken chipotle bowl. So I need fresh salsa and guacamole. This is why I'm doing it tonight. But as a little appetizer, a little snack when he gets here, going to be those fresh homemade tortilla chips. And then I'll have some salsa left for tomorrow. Guacamole. I'll tell you what, we're going to do 4. I think 4 tomatoes are going to do it. I could have just used the salsa in the jar, overpaid for it, overpriced salsa, but my cuz coming into town, we gotta make him fresh stuff. He can't be coming into the kitchen and getting store-bought everything. Would it have been easier to call up Domino's? Maybe. Would it have been as good? No. Come on, keep giving that to me. Keep giving it to me. We just gotta let the tomatoes now do our thing. Not disturb them. Just let them do their thing. Bubble up. There we go. We're seeing some good bubble action going on. And just break those tomatoes down. We've got our onions ready. I could have chopped actually, I was saying I could have chopped some garlic for the salsa and the guacamole, and I've got some. I forgot. In a sense, I was doing it, and I just didn't know why. I left some aside. Perfect. Okay, we've got our bubbles going. Yeah, I've got nowhere to go here. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I got lots of time. Before he gets here. So we're in no rush for our sauce. Our dough, it's already rising. It's rising. I can see it. Sauce. It's going to be, homemade sauce is so much better. We know exactly what's going in it, and it just tastes better. And I was in the grocery store tonight. I was trying to find this too. This is also for my, chipotle peppers. Right? I was looking for this. And it took me a long time to find that can. Even the guys working there didn't know where it was, but we found it eventually. Well, I found it. Anyways, and I saw the cost of sauce, what they charge. $8.99, $12.99 for a jar of tomato sauce? Are you kidding me? Buy some tomatoes if you don't want to get canned tomatoes. Buy some tomatoes. $2.99 a pound and make it yourself. Could do this. Nice, look at that. Our tomatoes are breaking down in there. So I like that, okay? Let's start. This is how we measure when we're making our sauce, okay? This is oregano? No, that's basil. Basil. Dried stuff. Boom! Oh, what the hell? It's about a tablespoon that I put in there, just under. Now, oregano. About a teaspoon. Boom! Absolutely, Nick, I'm with you. Stir that in. This sauce is going to be so flavorful and smooth. I am going for a smooth one. Now, there are sauces that I would make for pizza Or I'd like a little chunk of tomato in there. Pepper. I don't know why I just smelled the pepper, but I did. Let's not overpower at the beginning. That's all I'm putting. That's a pinch, okay? Boom! It does. Absolutely does. I'll agree. Now I'm not going to add in the salt yet, okay? I'm not going to add in the salt. I'm still debating whether or not the parsley goes in. So now the basil, I'm never sure which way to strip my plant. I go for the bigger leaves first. I'm going to give those a little rinse-a-rooney. Nice. Bubble. So we've got our pizza dough for those joining the live stream now. Pizza dough, 2 of them are ready. And then I've got some fresh stuff over there that's rising right now. Let's throw in a little bit of fresh basil too. Why not? We're going to be putting basil right on top of that margarita. Look at that. Some beautiful, beautiful flavor in there. We've got the nice solid bubble action happening now. This is great. I want these things soft. I can still feel a few of them, they're still a little hard. So I'm not bringing the blender in until those things are nice and soft. Just crush those right down. Do it on their own, right? I'm not going to get much of the flavor just yet, but I'm just anxious to start trying and see where we're at. I'm going to use about 6 spoons tonight. Dare I say, that's pretty darn good already, but it will need some salt. From Cuba, nice! Kiera, that's fantastic. You and a family out in Cuba. I hope the weather over there is nice. I know out in your neck of the woods and out in mine, yours was a lot colder today, and yesterday was freezing rain. But yeah, great that you're out there. Hope you have a fantastic trip. All right, we're going to do a pinch of salt right now. We're going to start with a pinch. Just a pinch, not a punch. Boom! Awesome stuff. I haven't been to Cuba since 2000. Oh my gosh, was it 2006? I think it was 2006. Yeah. 18 years ago, pretty much right now. I think it was January of 06, I believe I went. Somewhere in there. Might have been the fall of 05. Nice. So, welcome everybody into the live stream tonight that's been coming through, and especially watching the instant replay afterwards. Pizza dough rising over there. Fresh tomato sauce in process right now. It's in the works. Once these tomatoes are broken down, and I check the seasoning, I blend, get it nice and smooth. I'm going to pop it on the stove behind me, let it simmer over there for the next hour and change at least. While that's happening, next up I'll make the dough for the fresh homemade tortillas. Give that 30 minutes on its own. So while that dough is doing its thing, then I'm going to make the fresh homemade salsa, then the guacamole, then I've got to cut the dough for the tortillas. I've got to cook the tortillas. I've got to time everything. Then I also have the chicken wings. The chicken wings have been marinating since yesterday afternoon. Buttermilk, pickle juice, hot sauce, and spices. And then, the cooking part is all going to depend on when my cuz gets here. All depends on if that plane's on time from the delayed time. We'll see if that makes sense. More bubbling. And what did I just realize that I didn't add? I opened it and it's right here. I wanted to add in a little bit of tomato paste. It was right there. It was right there and I didn't add it in. Now I've added it in. Look at that. Now we're getting there. Now our sauce is starting to come together. Like I literally had the paste right there, open already. Didn't add it in. I was celebrating early. Excellent. Look at the bubbles. We're on to something here. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. That's bubbling hard. Sorry for a second here. Woo! Away we go. See what we can do here. Now I see. I'm using the wrong one. I thought I was in the right one. I wasn't in the right one there. That's bubbling nice. I'm going to turn that down in a minute. There we go. Now I can see things. I wasn't able to see things before. Now I see them. Perfect. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Now the sauce is coming together. Okay, let's turn that heat down just a smidge. Just a smidge. And we get into our second taste test, okay? It's already better. It's already better. Yeah. Already better. Very important. You've got to stir the sauce so it doesn't stick. We've got just a little bit of the paste left. You know what? I'm using it. I'm using it. I always say to myself, no, I won't put the full can. And then I end up throwing it away anyway. I can compensate and adjust for this flavor. And I'm going to rinse a little rinse-a-rooney with some water on this too. Nice. Now we can stir in our paste. Sauce is going to be nice all day. Okay, I'm going to turn the stove on behind me really low just to start getting it fired up a little bit, okay? I feel like I want to add in just a sprig of that chopped parsley. I think that's going to help. Another test before I do. Tastes good right there. Okay, just a little bit. Not even enough to say there's anything in there. Right. Woo, he's got some sauce on the thumb. All right, here we go. Now, I know it needed a little extra salt. From what that wasn't a pinch, that was a punch. We don't want to kill it with salt. Boom. I want to add in just a touch more oregano. Boom. There we go. Excellent. Again, we can adjust and add more flavor in if we need to afterwards. Okay? If we need to. Let's do another. So the flavor is going to come out the more it simmers. And then, of course, like we said, overnight too. It's close. It's close. Turn that down a little bit more. In fact, we're going to turn that right off. We're going to bring out, now that I've got that heat off, still hot though, we're going to bring in and start blending, okay? The Sunday night pizza sauce. Okay, here we go. Let's start blending. I love it. I love it. Ho ho ho! You got a little splash right there. We gotta keep this moving. No, I don't think so, Nick. I was thinking about a little touch of sugar, but I don't think I do at all. We're already eliminating the chunks of tomato, which is great. You can see that we're getting a much smoother sauce here. But now I've got to test the sauce again, Nick, because you said it. And you're like, well, let me test it and see. Not yet. I'm going to test and see if we're completely smooth yet. No, we still have some chunks. We've got to go a little bit more. Oh, a little bit more. I was going to taste right there, but we could wait. Yeah, it's absolutely, you're right. It's the work in progress, so it could be that it's missing that little teaspoon of sweetness. Get that one. I think we've got it smooth. I think we're smooth. Let's check again. Hey, BG! Nice. Yeah, I've got the fresh pizza dough rising over there. I've got some more over here. I'm just getting this fresh marinara sauce. Smooth. Oh, look at that. I found one. I think, though, that's the only one. That sauce kind of burned right there. I'm just enjoying using my new blender here. There it is. Gotta make sure I know exactly where it is. Oh, I just did it again. Keep it in there. Okay, now I think we're good. I think I got it. Now we're getting burns again and everything. My goodness, I might have had like 4 there. No excuses. Cook like a champion. Let's see. Did we get it? Well, I think we got it. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm going to have to make sure I know exactly where it is. That one's being a stubborn tomato. There, now I got him. Yeah. I think I got him. Okay, check one more time here. See that we got that last stubborn tomato. I think I got him this time. He couldn't avoid me forever. Okay, let's taste test again. Let's taste test again here. That's pretty good. But, dash more pepper. Just a few flakes. And, let's stir that up a little bit. Oh no, Grouchy Pimp, it's still in process. I've got the, man, that one really burns. Fresh marinara sauce here. The pizza dough over there rising. I'm going to be making fresh guacamole, fresh salsa, fresh homemade tortilla chips, and then I've got the wings. The wings have been marinating since yesterday. They've been marinating since yesterday. And hot sauce, pickle juice, and buttermilk along with the spices. And those are going to be ready to go today. I'm going to add in just a hint of sweetness. Man, that one's a bad one. I'm not going to complain, but that one's a bad one. That one's a bad one. That one's going to leave a mark for sure. I've got marks. This one left a good mark from 2 weeks ago. All right, so I just added in a little bit of sweetness. Now, I'm not going to jump ahead of the line here, but this has another hour to go. I'm going to set it on the stove behind me to simmer. And I'm going to test it as we go along. Just like in Goodfellas, you got to stir it so it doesn't stick. Look at that. I hope the camera does this color justice. Christmas was great, Grouchy Pip. Thanks for asking. I hope you had a good one too. See that color on that sauce? So I've got so much pizza dough coming tonight. This is our pizza dough. I've got more that's been out in the oven, but this one, we just made this one, so it's still rising, okay? It's already got a blister on there. You know what it is? It needs more salt. I'm doing it. And I might need to add in even more. I'm just going little by little. Okay? But that's a nice smooth sauce. So I got the smooth. Let's move this back there. I'm gonna take a knee here and get some water on that. That's just, even I can't take that. That was a good solid burn, not gonna lie. That one really got me good, dang. Okay, I'm gonna quit my crying. We're gonna move this hot plate somewhere. We don't need that right now. Get it right out of the way. Right out of the way. Okay, we're good there. Hopefully no more burns tonight. Let's get this cleaned up and out of the way as well. Now we'll do a little bit of a wipe down. We'll leave our spices out, just in case we need them again, okay? We'll see how it goes. We'll leave the salt over there in case we need it. We're going to need our olive oil, so we can keep that out. Welcome everyone who's been watching the live stream tonight. Amazing stuff here. Just getting caught up on these. Whew. Rookie. I could call that a rookie move right there. Okay, let's get this wiped down best we can. Okay, good. Excellent. Now we're going to move on to the homemade tortillas. And I'm going to, instead of cooking them in the oven or the pan or deep frying, I'm going to try them in the air fryer and see how they turn out tonight. We'll see. Give our sauce another stir. I've already got some nice tomato sauce stains over there, so it's, man, I can't believe I did that. I'm still crying about it, but that's a nasty, nasty blister on there already. Jeez. Okay. I'm almost done complaining, but I'm bringing this back out right now for our tortilla dough because I don't want to hand mix. Okay. Just need a couple of cups of flour, some oil, and water. It's nothing major in here, and a pinch of salt. Oh, I already have flour up here. Okay. We need 2 cups. Okay. 2 cups of flour here. So let's get 2 cups of flour. 1. Not full. 2. Good. I'll keep some more flour out for our pizza dough. We definitely need it. Get a pinch of salt. And we got to keep on stirring back there every so often too. Not too much. They got to have some flavor, so about a teaspoon. Boom! And my little measuring cup. That cold water, of course, was me putting it on the old blister. Woo! Okay, I'll stop crying in a second. Whisk that up just a touch. Tablespoon of olive oil. I just want to mix it up. And then I've got a cup of water here, but I'm not going to just dump it in all at the same time. I'm going to wait it out. Hang right there. See if we can time this. Little by little. And eventually, if it's too sticky, I'll add in more flour. If it's too dry, I'll add in more water. My gosh, man. You guys see that? Look at that. I don't complain much, but that's a good one. Okay, a little bit more water, because I can see that it's dry down there. Pizza dough. It's rising. Sauce now is simmering, so we've already got 2 items done. This is the homemade tortilla. We're making the dough here. A little bit more water. I'm going to maximize time here. I'm just going to smooth that over a little bit. Yeah, Nick, this one's a really, normally I would just take it, but this one's a good one. I can see it right on the vein and everything. Oh, look at this. Now I'm icing myself on the live stream because I can't take the burn. You know what? You gotta say, if it was Master Chef, I'd have to just take it. I wouldn't be taking a knee and going to the bench. That's enough ice. Could be a tad sticky. Let's just check that. I want to do this for a few more minutes anyways. Yeah, it's a tad sticky. So I went a little much on the water, so just a sprinkle more flour in there. There we go. And you know what? They don't need to be plain either. I should have thought of this one before. I meant to, but let's add in a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. That's better. And what else can we do? A little bit of flavor in there, why not? Just like that. So I've added in some garlic powder, onion powder, and cayenne. I could actually do some lime zest as well. That's more effort, certainly more effort. I gotta stir the sauce so it doesn't stick. And I am gonna do another little test right here. We'll see how we're simmering. That's coming along nice. That's coming along nice. So if someone were to ask me for the recipe for my sauce, to me it's about the flavor. I don't have a standard where I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of this and 1 tablespoon of that. I need to taste it. The best mob movie. Oh man. I mean, people are going to say it's The Godfather, hands down. You could have The Untouchables. Of course, Casino and Goodfellas and Donnie Brasco are the popular ones. What suggestions you guys have for popular mob movies? I'd be interested to hear those. But yeah, I could get by. I love The Untouchables, I really do, and I think The Godfather as well. But Goodfellas and Casino for me, love them. Love them. It's a really tough one. I'm going to go to Oscar's Steakhouse in Vegas. I want to sit at Sam Rothstein's table. Let's just check that again. Not bad, but I think we can add in just a pinch more flour. The first Gotti movie. I think it's really tough to, I would have to have like a top 5 list. I think. Or at least top 3. So the one without Travolta, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made it through the entire one with Travolta. It just wasn't my thing right there. So this is for our homemade tortilla. We've got everything going here. Homemade tortilla. Sauce still good back here. It's starting to grow on me now, the flavor, and it's nice. I like the consistency of it too. Okay. Get caught up. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So once this one's done, we'll set it aside. Then we're going to make the guacamole. Then we'll go on to the salsa. Then we're going to decide what order to cook everything in so it's as fresh as possible. American Maine. I don't know if I've seen that. Let's check it out right here. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, I like it. We're not dry, and we're not too sticky. Yeah, if we're not sticking to the hands, good sign. Let's remove, unplug, since we're good there. Just going to get a little bit of, oil. Touch. There we go. That's a nice little, we're just going to let this relax in there. Not much to do here. Should give us a fair amount of tortilla chips. There, won't stick. Let's cover it too. I'm covering everything. Okay. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 doughs ready now. 2! Okay. Little quick wipe-a-rooney, and then we're gonna get on to the guacamole. Okay. Have a late night feast, my cousin, when he arrives. Montoya Santana. Really? I might have to check that out. Okay, I'm trying to think if I've seen it. Maybe it's just a memory for me that's going. I'm not sure. It's always a possibility. Nice sauce. We're good. Doughs now, we're good. I think now I want to see that American meat. I was thinking about American made, and it's not American made. Let's move our flour too. And get some guacamole. We need the ripe one, so that's good. It feels good. That one feels good. That one feels good. I think we've got better here. I think that one. That's gonna be my guess. That's my guess right there. And we need a bigger bowl. And I think the bowl that I want is being used by the chicken wings. It is. It's being occupied by the chicken wings right now. Huh. That's okay. Well, let's see. As long as this fits in the bowl, that's all that matters. Good enough. It fits in the bowl. That's all that matters. I'm going to watch it now. So American Me. Okay. I've got to watch American Me. A mob movie I haven't seen. If anyone knows, if you guys know any sort of mob experiences to do out in Vegas, let me know. I'd love to know if there are any good mob experiences. I know there's a mob museum, but I'm talking like, we're like dig a hole in the desert type of thing. That's the experience I'd be looking for. I want it real, authentic. Real authentic experience. I'm not the one who's going to get in the hole though. I won't get in the hole. See how ripe these are. They're good. We're actually good today. That's another one I haven't seen. My gosh, here I was sitting. That's probably because I've watched Casino and Goodfellas like 3,000 times each. That might be the problem, that I don't expand my horizons enough on these. And I should. Alright, we're getting there. So if anyone's wondering here, we've got pizza dough, we've got marinara sauce. You just have to, if you watch from the beginning of the video, you're going to see them, of course. We are going to, in fact, make the pizza tonight. Now I'm doing a guacamole. The guacamole doesn't need to be used tonight, of course. Whoa. Because of what I'm planning on making for tomorrow. It's going to have a little appetizer tonight, of course. Appetizer before pizza and wings. But tomorrow, if I make a chicken or a steak bowl for my cuz, we've already got some guacamole done. We'll have some fresh salsa done. Just have to season up the chicken or the steak and go from there. Ooh, piece of the sticker. We certainly don't need that in there. Might have to watch that movie. You guys are coming up with some great options for me. get on stirring that sauce too. Couple more. To me, the secrets of my guacamole, gotta have cilantro, enough, sufficient, and gotta have enough lime juice as well. So if I'm using 4 avocado, typically I'm going to use 2 limes, fresh lime juice I should say, from those limes, and at least 4 tablespoons of fresh chopped cilantro, which of course I have not done yet. You've got to do cilantro, some red onion, you can even do some jalapeno like I'm going to do. You can add in some tomato if that's what you want to do too. So you've got so many different options. You're just going to toss these in, keep some space. And as clean as possible. I'm going to rinse-a-rooney. The rinse-a-rooney gives me the opportunity to get some more cold water on that burner. Yeah, that's another one, Bugsy. I was just watching Bugsy as well the other day. I love that movie. I remember eating at the Flamingo, staying there the first time I went to Vegas, '98. And Bugsy was still really big. Of course, you can't call him Bugsy, right? Flamingo is still, I love the hotel. I believe they just finished renovating it and bringing it up to date. Okay, don't need to really mash these up and lose the chunks of avocado. We don't need to do that. So now, our red onion. And since I've got it, I've got a little bit of tomato right there. We'll use our limes. We've got our limes. And some jalapeno. Do some salt, pepper. This thing keeps turning off on me though. Okay. We don't need certainly don't need a lot of jalapeno here. But if you like it extra spicy, go for more. Dice those up a little bit finer. Well, if wait too long on the avocado, then they're going to be real mush. And they're probably going to be spoiled. So if you can find the happy medium right in between, I think they're good. But I like to have some chunks left in the guacamole. So if they're too soft, it's going to be tough to keep any sort of chunk. But I've got chunk in there still. We'll call this about a tablespoon and a half of jalapeno, which may or may not be too much. Okay, get that in. Some red onion. You can actually use a red onion for pizza as well if we wanted to. Not too much, a tablespoon or so. We'll need a red onion. Good. We're rocking it out here. Got to stir that sauce. It's been a few minutes. It might be sticky. Okay, onion. I won't put it all. Yes, I will. Just as I say no, I'm like, wait, I've got 4 avocado. That's plenty. We've got plenty in there. We're good. We're good. And our tomato. This was left over. I was either going to use this for the salsa or have to eat it. So now we've got it going in the guacamole. Why not? I can't remember what I use this for. Okay. Let's not forget We already had some garlic chopped. Get a little bit of garlic in there. We don't need too much. Call that enough right there. And a quick little stir of our sauce. And we're good. We're rolling. Get that finer. Then we'll get some salt and pepper. And we've got to squeeze in our limes. Good. Garlic in. A little bit more. Don't want to waste it. Okay, lime. Give that one a rinse. Hey, Chrissy, welcome to the live stream. We're rocking right now. We've got the pizza dough rising. We've got the marinara sauce ready behind me. I've made, this is guacamole is almost done. Also going to be getting to the chicken wings, the fresh salsa. We've got a full menu going on over here tonight. A full menu. So let's get these in. Squeeze these limes in as best as possible. In fact, I'm going to get a fork too. We need a fork for this. Gotta try and make this one good. Use all the lime possible. So again, 2 whole limes, 4 avocados, 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, which I just realized I haven't added in. I've got it behind me. We got to get that. Almost messed the whole damn thing up right there. My favorite part of guacamole is, yeah, there's a lot of this good food going here. My cousin's coming in from out of town. He's getting here later than expected, which is fine. It just means we're going to be eating all this stuff later. Important part is to have it all ready, or close to it. We got to have fresh wings for him. I'm going to do up a nice buttery hot sauce, but we want everything fresh for when he gets here. I don't want to cook pizza too early anyways, or wings, so I'll know when he's on his way from the airport. He didn't want me to pick him up. He said, no, I'll get myself there. You cook the food. That's what he said to me. So we've got pizza, wings. I've also got, I'm going to be making homemade tortilla, chips. I've got the dough that's behind me. So there we go. So our lime, good. Let's get some cilantro. Again, I need 4 tablespoons of cilantro here. And I'm going to do a little bit more because cilantro to me, along with the lime, is the essence of the guacamole. So let's bring out a fair amount. There we go. That should be sufficient for our purposes for tonight. Okay. Give that a rinse-a-rooney. We'll stir our sauce while we're at it. In fact, good opportunity to taste test the sauce as it's simmering back there. See exactly where we're at. I've got a piece of onion right on top of those 2 words. Have I ever made? No, I have not. Chili, what's that? Chili rellenos? Did I pronounce that correctly? Chili rellenos? I have not. But if it's got chili in it, I'm already excited for it. I haven't even chopped the cilantro yet, and the smell, incredible. That's a lot. That could be more than 4 tablespoons. Doesn't bother me. It's not going to overpower too much. We'll be okay. And I need some cilantro for the salsa as well. So if I have some left over here, we'll be fine. So tell me, Nick, what are those? Chili rellenos. Gotta remember, I haven't added the salt and pepper into that guacamole. Get all of it, you don't want to miss it. Has a Y sound? Renos, is that it? A Y sound. Renos, chili Renos. Is that a Cuban dish? Is that a Mexican dish? What is that? Mexican, okay. Good. I think our cilantro is ready. So let's go 1, about 3, because I don't want to get any more out for that salsa. So I'm trying to take an easy way over here, thinking, do I have enough? I think I do. We're gonna make it last, that's for sure. In fact, let's just, we'll make the salsa right there. So I'll just add that cilantro in there at the same time. We don't need to dirty another bowl. How about that? Okay, get that. We're gonna do a quick little, just a little cleanup right there. Let's stir. Use the big spoon from the avocado. Nice homemade guacamole with fresh homemade chips. We're on to something. Salt and pepper. Can you believe I just clued into my salt and pepper? Out of nowhere, I thought, what's it missing? Salt and pepper. Not too much pepper. We don't need too much. About that much. Salt. I'm going to put in a pinch, not a punch. I'm going to go right into this spoon too. That's about a half a teaspoon that I just added in. And mix. And then guacamole all of a sudden is done. I also want to remove the wings from the fridge shortly too. Okay, let's test that too. We're testing everything today. Let's test it. See how it is right there. It doesn't need anything else. Needs a little bit more lime. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. As I thought it was perfect and great, it hit me afterwards. Get a touch more lime. I've got the limes, I bought it, let's use it. Test it again. We're just using every type of piece of cutlery we can tonight. It needed the extra lime, for sure. Beauty. Let's cover that up. Put that in the fridge. We're just knocking these right out of the ballpark here. This is great. Now we can move on to our salsa. Okay. Welcome everyone who's been on the live stream. We're coming through. All you guys that have been here all night, fantastic. Thank you so much. We're cooking up. These are favorite foods, but I think I've got the battery saver on, and that's why this thing keeps going off. Okay, we've got our cilantro. I'm going to use 3 tomatoes for the salsa. Traditional Mexican dish. Ooh. Those sound like they'd be delicious, Nick. They sound like they'd be absolutely delicious. So salsa, I guess technically we could, if I had nice cherry tomatoes, we could roast them. If you want that roasted flavor. I have no corn. I'm not a big corn guy in my salsa. I'm more of some red onion, cilantro, some garlic. Salt, pepper, olive oil. Doesn't need much. That sounds like it'd be really good, Nick. Like really good. Let's get our tomatoes diced up here. Let's go in half. Yeah, I can imagine. If they're crispy like that, you got me wanting to ditch everything I've got here and just start making those. Heck with the pizza. It's like me getting into new gangster films. Instead of just watching Goodfellas and Casino all the time, get into something new. The pizza for tonight is actually the add-on. It's the wings. I know my cousin was really looking for the wings. He said, get me the spicy Creole butter wings. I don't have Creole butter, but I'm going to try and survive. I think we might have... those were bigger tomatoes than I would have thought. 3 is going to give us a heck of a lot of salsa. This is all the prep work. The prep work is the pain in the butt. When we actually get to the pizza, that's the fun part. Dressing it up. I think that's going to be it for the salsa. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wrap these up and we'll use them in the bowl tomorrow. How about that? Kind of merge them back together just like that. In they go. But I'm already thinking, even though I didn't want to, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get some more cilantro. Why take the easy way out? Better make it right and have that flavor in there so it pops. Wouldn't skimp on the pizza. Can't skimp on the salsa either. Okay, we'll put everything together with our red onion. We've got that parsley I just noticed back there that's chopped as well. Once I put it behind me, we're forgetting about it once we're in the live stream anyways. Get the nice leaves back if we missed any. There we go. Ha! Love it, Nick. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm all for cooking at home. The more I'm cooking at home, and the more I see in the grocery stores, the more I want to cook at home. Especially when I'm seeing different prices for items. That it's a complete turnoff for me. Takes a little bit more time at home, but hey, if we get to spend our time at home learning different items, I think that's a good thing as well. Go. Cilantro. Done. Get some red onion in here too. We're turning off again. I think I'm going to need some more red onion here. the amount of tomatoes that we have. Mix this in, and I think I'm going to do some jalapeno as well. Why not? We got them, right? We got them. Kind of similar to what we did for our guacamole, minus the avocado. But look, now we have fresh salsa. Even if it's just for a taste for tonight, we've got it for tomorrow. That's ready. Same with the guacamole. I don't know how well homemade tortilla chips go with pizza, but hey, the heck, we'll have it all. And where's our jalapeno? Let's get the jalapeno. You know what? Let's just use whatever we've got here. Use it all. We've got it, we're using it. Oh, we got a flower there. I think by now my cousin's probably on his plane. He should be anyways at 20 to 9. Might be landing here in the next 30, 40 minutes. I hope he's been thinking about this all day, sitting in the airport, delayed, about what he's going to be able to have when he gets here. We'll see. A little bit more, why not? Use it, we've got it. It's a good little way to clean out some of the extra items that we've had in the fridge. Okay. Whew! Been a lot of chopping. All the jarred sauces for sure. Tomato, red onion, cilantro, jalapenos. Get our parsley. Let's go 1, 2. I chopped it. And a little rinse-a-rooney here. And some more cold water on the burn. I'm probably going to be crying about that burn for a week. I don't think that's going to be enough. I thought we were going to have enough right there, but it's like I almost planned properly for the amount of garlic that I did, but a little bit shy. I'm trying to take shortcuts. We don't want to have shortcuts. We'd rather just have it taste good. Again, I've got nowhere to go. I could cook all night. Hey, Bubblegum! Welcome. Thanks so much. Appreciate you even more. Thank you for being here and watching. The beauty is we've got almost all of our items done. Last one is going to be I'm going to give a good cleanup in here, and then I'm going to get those tortilla chips fired up. I'm going to at least flour them and cut them and get them on the racks ready to go. And then move on to make sure the wings are ready. I've got to drain them. Probably pop them in a little bit of flour and cornstarch so I can get them a little crispy. I'm going to do them in the air fryer tonight. And then the pizza is going to be the last item on our list. But I want to have those fresh for when he rolls in, so he's got something to eat and try. Okay. Look at that. Garlic in. Now it looks like that bowl is too small. You know what? It's not the first time. Yeah, thank you. You guys are. So I've got on the menu tonight. I can't remember what I used that fork for. I've got fresh homemade tortilla chips that I've got the dough ready, but I haven't fired them up yet, cooked them. I've got fresh pizza dough over there and over there. The dough for the tortilla is over there. I've got fresh homemade marinara sauce now. It's simmering right there behind me. The homemade guacamole in the fridge already. And right here I've got the salsa. And I've also got the chicken wings. They've been marinating since yesterday afternoon. So they're at about I want to say about 30 hours right now, the 30-hour mark. Buttermilk, pickle juice, and hot sauce along with the spices. Get all this in there. So we've got a ton of great food here on the board. I'm going to add in a splash of olive oil to this salsa as well. Oh yeah, it's a good night for everything. Let's get in. I'm going to use this so we don't go overboard. 1 tablespoon. This is a bigger spoon though, so that's it. Not too much salt. Pinch. Boom! And some pepper. Better stir that sauce again as well. We'll stir that in a second. Stay focused right here on our homemade salsa. Yeah, well, welcome and thank you everyone who's been in here tonight on the live stream. We've been going now for, what time is it? 8, almost, we're about 20 minutes shy, I think, of 2 hours here, which is what I expected, about 2 hours to get everything done. So we're on pace. Maybe a touch more on the olive oil, we'll see here. We get to test though, as we go, let's test it. Cilantro's hitting me, nice. A little bit more olive oil. And I'm going to say it again, I think I could use a hint more on the lime. A hint more. As I didn't have a whole lime there. I have a backup though. Let's get that in there. What did I use that fork? Oh, that's the lime fork, okay. Whew. Very quiet, without the stove or the oven going in here. Okay. I think that should do it. Let's give that another taste. Get the. Just do a lot of taste tests. Let's see if that extra lime helped right there. How was it? That tastes really good. Wow. Okay. We're rocking. That was really the last of our prep work. Finally. So much prep work had to go on here. But it seems like we're good now. Sauce. Still doing well. It's good. Simmering. Now check this out. This has been... That's our nice marinara sauce right there. Oh. And simmering, it's good. Now we'll be able to give a good little cleanup. Get this salsa wrapped up and in the fridge. Then we'll do a wipe down. We'll get to our dough for the tortilla chips. Okay. Rocking. Okay, now it's time to just kind of clean up a little bit here. Get all these items out of the way that are clog up space for now. I don't think we need any more salt for anything. We'll check on those afterwards. And I just saw the cheese grater. I need to grate some cheese. One of the most important parts, I almost forgot that. Okay. Get all of our spoons out of the way. We don't want to get our phones by mistake. Okay. We've got some lime left over. We're good on our parsley. Put that away and out of the way. Now we almost get to the fun part of making stuff tonight. Getting all of our prep work out of the way. For any that are watching that are new to cooking, it's always the prep work. It's always the prep work that takes the time. Yeah, it is, Nick. It's looking good, tasting good. It better taste good after the burns that I endured. My goodness. I'm gonna wash this down in a minute as well, once all this extra is gone. Because we're going to be putting that pizza dough down and getting to work. There we go. Done and done on that. Great. Good. Woo. Okay, finally give that a nice clean up. Get rid of that onion. Where are we set to go? Yeah, sauce looking good. I was thinking of, even on one of the crusts tonight, doing a nice par bake. Trying that out, but at the same time, why mess with a good system? And I'll tell you why. It's because I saw it on Crispy Pizza, their channel, and I said, man, I want to give that a try. Okay. Almost done on the cleanup. And we're going to get to our dough. I'm going to do a washeroonie of the hands as well. Have fresh hands to get into that dough. Okay. Sauce good. Everything else good. Pizza dough. Pizza dough's looking good back there. Let's do the washeroonie of the hands. All right. Just like that. We're into the fun part of the night. Finally. Finally. Let's bring that dough out of the oven. So I've got 2 there. We're going to see how they turned out. I mean, if they're not good, we're not going to use them. Let's move these. I need more storage space, apparently. I'm out of storage space. Put those right up here. But we're going to get to our dough here first for the tortilla. Okay? Tortilla. Leave the pizza dough off to the side for a little bit. Okay, let's make sure we're all set over here with the air fryer. We'll get a couple of baskets ready. And we're going to spray those down as well. Yeah, I need more, again, more storage space. We have too many items here. I'll spray those down right now and possibly use some parchment paper if need be. So let's give these a quick spray so they don't stick. There we go. Get some flour. Oops. And a board. Let's get a board too. Everything's about to fall here. I can see it. I can see it. I need to switch it up before it all falls. Saved it. Woo! Make sure that's in the front. Where's our flour? There it is. Okay. This was, or is, our dough for the tortilla. Homemade tortilla chips. Let's get our rolling pin out, along with our pizza cutter. Pizza cutter is going to get a workout tonight, that's for sure. When we find it, that is. Might be a level 3. It's supposed to be a level 2. Okay. think we're going to cut that. I'll cut it in 3. Maybe it'll need to be 2, but we'll see. I just want to make sure it fits on our board. Yeah, it feels good. Feels like a good dough. Feels like a good dough. Okay. It's not going to take much here to roll it out. That's all right anyway. Whether you like thinner chips or thicker chips, I guess it's up to you what you're going to have. Deep frying these, I could see being nice. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to crack a window. It's getting too hot. I had that furnace cranking, and it kicked on again, so I just went and turned it down. Get this a little thinner. Good progress now. The rate will start cooking. 9 p.m. solid. That's gonna make a lot of tortilla chips. About there. Let's see. Could even brush them with a little bit of olive oil if we chose to as well. Well, that one's a little, could be a little thin on that one. It was sticky. Not a good sign. Got to stir the sauce again as well. Can't forget about that sauce. That could be a job, maybe for my cousin when he gets here. Stir the sauce. He'll know the line too. He knows the lines from Goodfellas, from Casino. Stir the sauce so it doesn't stick. Homemade tortilla. These will not take long in the air fryer either. I think that's good. Let's get that in and ready. I said in and ready. Heck, I hit the start button. Like, let's go. Let's get something cooking. Oh, that's a little odd shape there. That one too. Little tiny one. I think I have tomato sauce now on my shirt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got tomato sauce on the shirt. Not the first time. All right. Our nice little dough here. Wants to be a little stubborn to start, okay. This is not the pizza dough. This is the dough for the tortilla chips. We'll try these a little bit thicker than the other ones. So not like a pita bread. We don't want a pita bread or a naan. Just to have a little thicker chip, that's all. Okay. I think that's good right there. Let's do our chips that way. That's a big chip. That's going to be able to hold a lot of stuff. Looks like it's going to be 2 batches in the air fryer with the remaining dough because I have 1 more. And this is the space that we took up on 2 of these trays. If I had more trays, I could certainly put more in there. It's got room for 3. Let's add that in too. Okay, rock and roll. And we'll use this opportunity to stir our sauce too. Yeah. It's gotta be nice. Gotta be nice, that sauce. All right, last dough right here. This is for the homemade tortilla. We've got the homemade salsa and guacamole. Both of those are done, ready, and in the fridge. So if you're tuning in here and you're wondering, East Coast, it's like 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. Yeah, we're eating pizza and wings probably about 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. Maybe even a little bit later. We'll see. Apparently this rolling pin, this is the second time. It's on its last rolls. Now I could also cook one up whole like this and then chop it up afterwards as an idea, or brush it with a little bit of olive oil too. In fact, we might do that as a little test right here. See how they come out in the air fryer. Get aggressive with the dough. Don't be shy. This isn't pizza dough. Okay. Nice. Let's check these out. They don't take long in that air fryer, so that's why I want to keep an eye on them. And let's just, on this batch, let's see how these turn out with just a little bit of oil brushed on there. I think the ones here brushed with oil are going to turn out better. That's my gut feeling on these. Let's make sure we get some there too. Excellent. Good. So now we're just waiting on the air fryer. Perfect. Okay. We're waiting on Betty Crocker's the oven. We haven't yet named the air fryer. Okay, let's get these cut this way. Perfect. As soon as these are done, we're going to be good to go. I can see a little bit of crispness already happening, so that's great. Okay, so we'll get our one of our dishes over here ready. We'll get our little guys out. So we'll put those in there. Guacamole, salsa. Give another stir. The reason I want to get the chips done is because I'm putting the chicken wings in the air fryer. Taz, I've got, these are homemade tortilla chips. Some are baking right now in the air fryer. I've got the homemade marinara sauce. We made that maybe 90 minutes ago, so that's ready. Over here, started off with the pizza dough. Got some nice bubbles going on in there right now, so that's great. And then the chicken wings are marinating and almost ready to go in the oven, in the air fryer. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff tonight. I even have some more pizza dough right over here wrapped up. It's ready to go. In fact, we're going to get that oven started. low. I'm going to test that sauce again now as well. Good opportunity here. It's already tasting good. I don't think I need to test anymore, but I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good right there. It tastes really nice. Thanks, Taz. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. So I'm waiting right now on ovens. I'm waiting on everything else. In fact, I better check the chips. Oh, they're nice. They almost look more like little pita chips than anything. And I probably should have brushed those with oil, just like I did these over here. It's never too late. I could always open it up because they're not done yet. Brush those down. But we're waiting. I think we have cheese. As I was about to say, I think we have everything prepared. We do not. I've got the pecorino romano. I've got to put the mozzarella in the freezer a little bit to firm that up. Okay? I've got to get our pizza stone. All this stuff, the pizza stone has got to get hot. I should have had that in the oven already. But now it's turned on, so that's good. I'm starting off at 350 for the oven, but with the stone, I'm going to crank it up as high as it'll go. I think the Betty Crocker goes to 550. So we'll get it. I better check the chips. Give those a little shake-a-rooney. Yeah, looking nice, but we're not going to rush them. We're not going to rush them. I said Russian. They're not Russian chips. I said Russian. I meant rushing. I have to enunciate a little bit better on the live streams. Just waiting right now. Waiting on there. Waiting on here. We're going to do some pecorino romano. This stuff is, this is 15 bucks for this little block. 15 bucks. Is that a little zip block there? I thought it was just a tag. Thanks so much, Jazz. Appreciate you doing that. We're trying to grow here. Let's get a bowl. This is because I saw Crispy Pizza with their pecorino romano. That's how they do it. So out in New York, that's what I'm doing. If they're doing it, I'm doing it. Let's use this one. I wanted to try and be smart here and use a bowl instead of a plate. We'll see if that pays off. But at 15 bucks a block for this cheese, I can assure you I'm not wasting any of it. I was going to say, I don't think we need too much, but hey, I see how much they put on their pizza. We've got to grate it down, make sure we've got sufficient. A little bit more. I think Crispy Pizza, they make their own mozzarella. I'm not sure about the others, but that's impressive. We're getting every last bit, whatever we can out of there. I can't forget about my tortilla chips. I think we got it all right there. Optimistic. Yeah, Nick, I think it would. I think it would. Okay, that's what we've got for our pecorino romano tonight. Just a sprinkle. Let's check those chips. We don't want those to burn now and celebrate early. Not bad. We'll give them another minute or so. We're going to wrap this cheese up so tight. To make sure it stays fresh for us. fresh as possible. Okay? And time to bring the wings out. We're going to strain and drain. So we've got our cheese ready. We need the mozzarella still. Okay? The mozz. And I'm going to do some sliced mozzarella and some grated mozzarella. So this is batch number 1 right here. Not a bad little tortilla chip. The thin one is certainly better. But we're not knocking them. These are still darn good chips. Let's get these on there right away. Not waste any time. If I can do it on the same rack, I certainly will. It'll free up the air fryer quicker to get those wings in there. At least now we're cooking. We're cooking something here. It's the labor of love for all the prep work that we did. Last one. I should have organized better. It's like packing a moving truck. There we go. Let's get those in there too. Transfer this one to the higher rack. Oh, those are coming along nicely, so that's good. We're close on the second rack. Good. So now we added a little bit of flavor to these chips. Let's see if they have some flavor. Yeah. Look, I mean, that's a thicker one. Let's get some of our items in there. Since we have the time right now. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're going to leave these in the fridge. I'm going to test it though. This is all about quality control. So let's get this one right here. Right in that big with the salsa. Quality control right here. Dynamite. That was worth it. It was worth the homemade salsa, guacamole, and me biting my tongue. Definitely worth it right there. Yep. Good on all fronts. Good on all fronts. We've got our sauce. We've got everything. Good part, everything now is coming together. As soon as these chips are done, I'm going to get that mozzarella done. We're going to get the wings moving. That way the raw's out of the way. I'm going to wipe everything down and then get to the pizza. Because the wings will take about 20-25 minutes in the air fryer. Especially because I've got so many. Okay. I'm going to check on that rack. Should be close, if not done. It is. So that's good. Quite a lot of chips. So one recipe, 2 cups of flour. Again, I could have rolled those much thinner to get even more. Let's move these right up now. We're rocking. Okay. I'm going to move the chip bowl. Keep away from the raw. We need our boom spice for our wings. We're low. We've got to bring out the backup. Almost there. Almost there. And how else do we want to do those wings? In the pan afterwards. So let's move this over there. Let that cool down a little bit. Tell you what, we're not going to rush it. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Let's get our cheese. Maximize our time where we can here. Okay? get this mozzarella done and out of the way. So we're going to do some sliced and then some shredded. One more slice. That should be good for us. Let's get a big plate. How about that? Woo! Everyone, thanks for coming to the live stream tonight. We got a lot going on in here. Fresh marinara sauce. You can check out that recipe later. We've got fresh pizza dough, fresh homemade tortilla chips, salsa homemade, guacamole homemade, and chicken wings. We've got those coming up as well. Right now we're just getting our cheese grated for the pie, for the pizza pie that we're going to have. Want to call it a late night pizza run? This is it, right in my kitchen. Cousin coming over. Trying to check to see if his flight has landed yet. We're going to make sure we have plenty of cheese ready. I don't want to have to come back and grate or slice anymore. Half a block may be good enough here. I think we're going to call it right there. Okay, cheese ready. Tortilla chips, they're doing well. Everything looking good right now. Okay. Just wrapped up. Again, this is the, let's say the grunt work. All the prep work, but it's all going to come to a head at the same time. You'll see. Everything at the same time. Now we can even do a little, I was going to say a wipe down, but until those chicken wings are out of there, it doesn't really matter too much. Right now it's just a matter of keeping enough space for everything. Okay, check things out here. Yeah, the fresh one. I don't know about that, the packaged grated stuff. It always tastes different too. Let's see here. Mike, we've got some time. My goodness. I think his flight's delayed even longer? That can't be right. That can't be right. It can't be. He was supposed to be here an hour ago, and I think he's getting here 90 minutes from now. Wow. That's okay. We might be baking a pizza without him. I don't know that I could go another marathon live stream tonight for 12 hours. Check out our chips. So that's our last batch of the chips right there with the olive oil. You could probably use another minute or two. We're in no rush, so what the heck. Our sauce is ready, our dough is ready. Again, doing a little margarita on the pie. You're right, Nick, I agree with you there. Yep. Not a big fan of the packaged cheese. I'd love to buy really great mozzarella. I can't imagine how much. The one I got is pretty good, and I got it was on sale. So whenever I see that brand on sale, it's a good one, I'll buy it. And I was able to pick up a couple of them. I should have bought like a whole case. It was such a good deal, and just used it by the springtime. Okay. How we doing our battery? Still looking okay, so that's good. We're still good here. I'm just checking it out to make sure everything's still working on the stream. Yeah, it looks okay. If I hit too many buttons, I'll screw it all up. Okay, tortilla chips, done. My sock just came off. I felt it. More tortilla. We've got tons and tons of, a lot of tortilla chips. Gotta pull up my sock here. Okay, let's just give a little rinse-a-roomy. Good. We've got chips galore. That's great. That'll be for Mexican night tomorrow night with our bowl. Lots of, so many chips. Love it. How's the warm one with the olive oil? That's good. Wow. That was very good, actually. That's a really good chip. I like that. I could taste the pepper I put in there. That was very good. Okay. Next up, we're gonna get these wings. Okay. So these are the wings. I'm not gonna worry about wiping down right now. We're going to have to sanitize these wings. Chrissy, yeah, I've worked in restaurants a lot of years, and since I was younger, yeah, I like being in the kitchen. So those are our wings. So I'm going to have to dump out that buttermilk and the pickle juice mixture along with the hot sauce and the spices. I want to get some flour and some cornstarch. I still have some flour out here. We'll need some more, so I'm gonna bring the bag out. I don't wanna nickel and dime it now. Get a nice big scoop of flour. We need to add some spice in there. And this is gonna be it right here. So let's get I want a bigger bowl. We're gonna strain. I'm going to strain first. Then we go and strain those. Okay, now bring these back in this fresh bowl right there. Now I can do a good wash. Okay, giddy up. Chevy, so far so good. We're finally into cooking. We're finally into cooking some items here. Homemade tortilla chips ready over there. Sauce is ready over there. Guacamole and salsa are ready in the fridge. Chicken wings, we're just going to start spicing those up. So let's do cornstarch, about that much. Flour, about that much. Okay, move those over. Spice though, the important part. So I've got my boom spice, not too much left here. See, that's all we have left. Boom! But we can always revert to the KFC imposter spice. Good blend, love a good blend. These need spice, see? Boom! And then when I make the sauce, I'll do butter, hot sauce, and more spice. So let's just toss these around really nice here. These they need spice. To me, they were marinating. Again, they were marinating nicely overnight. Let's get a little bit more. Do the swirl. A little bit more. These are going to have some great, great flavor, I believe. Right? I'm optimistic when I go to touch that. It's not going to be hot. I'm optimistic. This could be foolish. Okay, we're good. Let's just get just give me a small plate. Need more spray. I don't want those sticking. Let's see if we can get them all on one rack here. Would be nice. So we're going to pack it like a truck here. We're going to be packing carefully right off the bat. Deep frying them is one way. The air fryer here, though, cooks them really nice. I'm optimistic tonight. They're going to come out really nice on the stream. I think we're going to need 2 racks in there, unfortunately. Yeah, there's no way. We've got too many left. Too many left in the bowl. I don't think there's a way that I can organize. Heidi, yes, Heidi, welcome. Chicken wings, I've got pizza, I've got homemade tortilla chips, homemade salsa, homemade guacamole. And I'm just getting these wings started to get them in the air fryer because that's where I'm cooking them. I'm really trying to see if I can get them done all the same go here, but I don't think so. I think I'm squeezing too much in here, but there's only 2 left. You know what? We're gonna live a little bit tonight here. We're gonna live a little bit, just like that. Add some more spice. Yeah, it could be good. This could be a good one. We're getting into the action part of the evening here. So rinse the room. And I'm not sure if I mentioned right there that we've got the homemade marinara sauce as well. This is it. That's our marinara sauce for the pizza, so that's ready. Anytime. Oven right now is hot, so that's good. We're gonna add a little bit more flavor. Nice, yeah, the avocado. Love it as well. Oh boy. Getting low on the spice. We're gonna have to keep some for that butter and hot sauce mixture, but as long as these are spiced up, we'll be okay. So that's it. Those are good. So I can now have those in the air fryer. I don't need to start them up just yet. I'm going to give this a good wipe down. So that way, only thing we're going to have to do afterwards is our pizza dough and of course the sauce. The sauce. And I don't need sauce with the wings, but if you do a little bit of butter and hot sauce with the spice and then toss them around in it, we've then got a winner on our hands. Like, huge winner. Good part is now we've got the raw out of the way here, so we don't need to worry anymore. Once we're cleaned up here, we're going to be good. We'll get everything out of the way that we don't need, that we're good with already. just give a nice final wipe down. I love it, Heidi. Chevy prime rib, absolutely all day. Yep. But I'll say this though. I'll take a New York strip loin over a prime rib. But I do love prime rib as well. Can't say that I don't, I do. I like a nice spicy horseradish. I get it, Heidi, absolutely. Now I'm trying to remember, Heidi, nurse? Am I getting that right? My memory's correct. The steak and asparagus, nice. Yeah. Pretty sure. My memory, we'll see. Wow, there you go. I remember things, it's incredible sometimes. All right, now I've got water on the floor, so that's good for slippery. That's really good. Great job on my part. Really great. It's a lot of sarcasm there, of course, but we're good. Okay, this is great. So, what do we have? We've got our cheese ready. We've got our fresh basil plant. Mmm, nice. We've got some pecorino romano because of crispy pizza. They use it, so I'm using it. Now, what else do we have here that we don't need? Now, I'm walking slow because it's slippery, of course, and I don't feel like. Forget about taking a tumble on camera. I wouldn't care about that. I just don't want to take a tumble. Period. Dislocate the hip. I don't know. If only I could have put this memory to better use earlier on in life. What I could have accomplished. What else do we have here? That's our makeshift pepperoni tonight. I was going to be doing a margarita pizza. So I've got for margarita, which is great. We've got everything. We've got our sauce. We've got our basil. We don't need the butter anymore. We're good with our butter. Okay. I'll show you the tortilla chips in case you guys have missed that. What we had here, the tortilla, is right over here. We've got a lot of tortilla chips. They're still, I want to say they're still relatively warm, but not really. So it's nice little tortillas. I think they're crunchy. It's a little tiny one. Tortillas. Okay. Can't keep eating them because I won't want to eat the pizza when my cousin gets here. All right, we're rocking. I'm about to choke on that tortilla chip. Let's get some water. So we actually accomplished a lot tonight. Like this would be a lot of party food right here. In terms of the amount of guacamole that I made and the salsa and those chips. That would be a good appetizer for a lot of people. A lot of guacamole, 4 avocados in there, and a lot of salsa. And then chips. And there is flavor in those chips too. I added in, I think it was garlic powder, onion powder, some cayenne pepper, and salt. So those taste really nice. I like that. Some lemon zest, I think next time will go really well. We also made the marinara, okay? So that's a fresh one. Now, if you ask me my exact recipe, I could tell you I've got 2 cans of tomatoes, a can of tomato paste, 1 medium-sized yellow onion, 6 cloves of garlic, and then I put in 6 leaves of fresh basil, 1.5 tablespoons of dried basil, 1.5 tablespoons of dried oregano, pepper, let's call it 1.5 teaspoons, and salt about 1.5 teaspoons, maybe even 2. Okay? That was everything in the sauce. Sauce tastes great. I should have dipped a chip in the sauce if I was thinking. Chicken wings are ready to go. I can put our flour away. And then it's a matter of the pizza. Okay? All the dough we've got. In fact, I just thought that's something else we can do right now. get our dough. Let's get a fresh baking tray. We'll bring our board back. It's good that we're all cleaned up now. We can do this. I meant to do this earlier, and I'm just getting to it now, so that's good. There's the flour. I'm going to separate this into individual dough balls. Now, my cousin and I, we could go through a couple of dominoes very easily. But why do that when you make your own dough? Look at that. Oh, nice, airy. Love it. Let's take that out. Nice oil in there. Okay. I'm gonna, oh, that feels nice and soft. Nice and soft and airy. Yeah. I'm not gonna handle this too much. I just want one or two like that. I'm gonna separate that, I think just two. Let's make it into two. How about that? Bouncing back, nice. Feel that, okay? Now we've got a little air bubble in there. Really foggy outside, so now you can see that. Okay. It's good. Okay, one. Second one. Hopefully everyone's having a great night. If you're working, hopefully work is going well. If you're watching me, thanks so much. Appreciate everybody. Say, it's a quiet Sunday night. Cuz was supposed to be here by now, but maybe that's a sign that I would say, is everything ready? Yeah, I slowed down when I knew that he wasn't going to be here. So, when he wasn't going to be here when he was supposed to be here. That's a little small. I don't really have any towels available, so I'm going to resort to the plastic. I don't think we need more than 2 pizzas tonight. So we're going to see how the other dough is. The other 2. These are the fresh ones. Now, if those other 2 doughs are not good, we're going to be going to these. Let's just check those doughs out now. I don't know. Uh-oh. They've uh-oh. Someone forgot to add flour. Uh-oh. We might have to... Oops. Oops. Look what's going on here. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not going to throw it. That would be foolish. Okay, we're going to see if we can save this. We're going to see if we can save it. Let's see. Yeah, I think you're right, Heidi. Chrissy, we'll see. We made it. I don't know if this will give us 2 though, like I was planning. You know what? If I cut it now, it's going to give me 2 really small ones. Let's just leave it, okay? That's what we're going to do. We'll leave it as 1. How about that? Okay? Just like that. Let's add that under there too. Hopefully it has enough room with the other 2. Okay? We'll see. I'll be optimistic. Okay. Well, now our pizza dough, that's one other item that's done. I'm sitting here waiting for the customers to show up. That's the problem. What else can we get done? What else can we get done? I can start cooking. How about that? Let's get those wings. Let's get those wings started. What the heck? There we go. At least we got something cooking. We got the wings. Oh, Silent J, that sounds great. So little dough balls, just little chunks of the pizza dough balls, and deep fry them and dip them in nacho cheese. Don't have any nacho cheese. That light is acting up. Hang on a second. That sounds really good. It's like almost like fried cheese balls, something. I gotta keep stirring the sauce so it doesn't stick. I can't forget. I forgot for a little bit. Okay. Well, we got the wings cooking. I'm gonna crank up the heat over here. Right up, get that pizza stone fired up. We're gonna cook a pizza. We're not waiting anymore. We're not waiting. I was gonna wait, but not anymore. Too late. We're baking and cooking for the people. Okay. Dough's good. We're good on the dough. The wings are fired up. Oven's heating up. Cheese is ready. Basil's ready. Everything's ready. Everything's ready right now. There's a few items that I could put away, so we'll do that. We'll get some space out here. How about that? We're going to need some olive oil afterwards for the pizza, as we're finishing it off just like they would have at Crispy Pizza. Right? Randy, I've been improvising now for 3.5 hours, buddy. We've made homemade tortilla chips, homemade salsa, homemade guacamole, a marinara sauce, pizza dough, chicken wings. Yeah, that's a lot right now. We started just after, a few minutes after 7 o'clock Eastern, so we're coming up on 3 full hours. I got enough burns to last another month. This one's a really good one. We got a good one with the sauce splash. Not complaining too much about that one, but yeah, but thanks. If I were a true cook, I'd find a way to improvise more than, I guess, 6 different dishes in 2 hours. I'm just not that good. I do what I can, though. I do what I can. Whew. Now we're waiting on the old Betty Crocker oven. I don't feel like doing the dishes. And I'm just waiting for the guests to arrive. Their plane was delayed, so they would have been here, I'd say about 45 minutes ago. We would have been cooking up the storm by then. All these pizzas would have been cooked and eaten. Chicken wings would have been already doused in that nice buttery hot sauce with the spices added in, and we would have been rocking. But eventually we're going to get there. We'll do another little wash-a-rooney. How about that? Get some of those bigger items right out of our way. Woo. At least a few items out of the way here. Make it a little bit easier later on. Just while that pizza stone is heating up. We've got a few minutes. Whew. That little bit of dishes will help right there. Getting something out of the way. Done and done. Wings started, great. And as soon as that stone's ready, we're going to get that dough going as well. And we'll start with that nice margarita pizza. We'll get some basil. How about that? That's something that we can do. I just got this basil plant today. Give it a rinse-a-rooney. Get these nice big leaves. many? A few more. I think that's going to be good right there. We won't undress that basil tree or plant altogether. Good. Basil ready. All right, we're ready to rock here. As soon as that oven beeps, it's go time. Because we know that pizza stone is going to be piping hot, right? And we've got our pizza slide here too. We need everything ready. Let's create some extra space right up there. Sauce is good. We're ready to rock here. We're ready to rock. Whew. Check a little update. See where that man is at. Okay. On the way. My goodness. So those flight trackers are fantastic. I have a feeling that's going to beep. It's all set. And look at that, our dough is proofing again. So we got three good sized doughs. When the sauce splatters all over the stove and the counters, we know it's good sauce. That's what I say. Got some on me, it's a good sauce. Okay. Just waiting on the beeper. Just got a beep, that's all. Give me a beep and we're ready to rock, everybody. With everything. We've got everything going here. We can even get, you know what? Cornmeal. A little bit of cornmeal on there. It's not going to hurt it. Lady Wiser, welcome. Well, it's been a long live stream, so I'll show you what we've got so far. Okay, over this way. I've already made and baked these. These were the fresh homemade tortilla chips. So we've done that. The guacamole and salsa, I made both of those as well. Those are in the fridge. I've got 2 nice pots of that ready to go here. So this is a nice sized bowl of the guacamole. I'm going to get that in those bowls afterwards. My cousin's coming in from out of town. His plane's been delayed, but he's on his way now, and I can see that. So I was ready. Then we've got the homemade salsa. This one I tried as well, really good. Cilantro. Oh, I just opened it up there, and I could get the aromas. Made pizza dough, and I've got the fresh homemade marinara sauce all ready to go. We've got. Now we're down to 3 pizza doughs. I thought I was going to have 4, but we've got 3. And I also have the spicy chicken wings that are now cooking. I had those marinating since yesterday afternoon. So they're in there. We've got a lot coming. Yeah, I just heard that beep go. We're up to 5 1/4. Let's get that first dough out. And I can't remember which one is which, so let's use this one right here, okay? A little bit more flour if we didn't have any, but it's going to come off the board, so let's get to work on pizza number 1. This will be the margarita, right? I like a thinner crust on the pizza. I'm going to see, stretching this one out, how it works. Yeah, we've got something going on here in this kitchen tonight. But we're also cooking for the show here, so I can't wait any longer to get these things in the oven. Trying to think how big that slide is. That should be good right there. Let's get a nice little crust around the edges. On that stone, it doesn't take too long either to cook up that pizza. The slide is not big enough. The slide should be bigger. A little bit of flour. I'm going to get some, a little bit of cornmeal as well. It'll just help it slide off a little bit easier. It doesn't need much. I need a bigger slide. That's the issue right there. The stone is bigger, but the slide is not. Oh, you had a little mishap there on the dough. A little patchwork. You need a little patchwork. Okay, sauce. Let's bring it over. Heck, we've seen it all night. Bring our salsa. I mean, this is what we've been waiting on here. Okay. I was thinking about par baking. No, I'm going right in, right here. Nice fresh hot sauce. All the way around. What the heck? It's actually going to be a bigger pizza than I was banking on. It's good. Oh boy. Wings are starting to sizzle. Look at that. We're trying, that's for sure. As I'm looking at the cheese, I might need some more. Not on this one, on the next one. We'll see. And now we're going to let that pizza stone do all the work here, okay? See if we can pull that out a little bit. It's hot. It's at 4 or 525 right now. See if we can get that in there without losing the pie. Nope. Nope, we're sticking. That's not good. We saved it. I need a bigger one for sure. That was an issue. We're gonna try and save this right here. The stone's a good size, but the slide is not. We saved it though, we're okay. Still okay. But our slide, it's not wide enough right there. Taking it out, of course, is easier when it's crispy. When it's going in raw and the slide's not big enough, I'm having to hold up the edges. That's not a good one. Okay. We're gonna have one ready. Our wings. The wings are looking good too. We're solid right now. So I'm gonna set the timer. We shouldn't need it, because that won't take too long. It should be 10 minutes or less on that. Should be 10 minutes or less. We'll see. I've got the, got to remember, basil and the pecorino romano and the olive oil. Let's see if we can use one of these tonight. Make it a little bit easier. Just squirt. Don't need too much. Okay. Whew. Hey, sweet Susie. Welcome. We've got the pizza in the oven, one of them. We've got the wings cooking over there. Pizza's okay. Pizza's going to survive. It's going to survive that little mishap. Whew! All right. Giddy up. Pizza, wings, sauce, salsa, guacamole. We're ready to rock here on this pizza. I mean, check this out. I think you can still see in there. It's already looking good. Sizzling. Let's turn that on because you know the smoke alarm's gonna go. Always goes. Okay. Not too bad on the sauce. I'm just seeing it on the camera there. Not too bad. We'll move our cheese away. I could get our second pizza ready right away, but I think we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to slide it properly, and we won't make it as big. Those doughs are proofing nicely. No, not even. New Year's Eve, that could be another fun one. What we're gonna do, this pizza's massive. We're gonna get it crispy too. Let's rinse that. Four minutes on the wings, and then I'm going to check them. We'll see how crispy they get. But we're getting there here. This is a big night of cooking. Party food. Now, if I was doing it for a party, I would have prepared the homemade nacho chips, salsa, guacamole earlier. Pizza dough, I would have had all that ready earlier, the day before probably. The sauce, same thing. And then just had to put everything together today. But no excuses. Cook like a champion. Check this out again. Oh, it's bubbling so nice already, the cheese. Ooh! Okay, where can I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I've got another rack here. I think. Yes. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take that pizza out of the oven, put it on this tray. That way I can use the stone again. It should fit. I'm optimistic it'll fit. I'm going to give it a little turn too. Look at this. It's barely been in there. We should be able to. If it's not crispy yet, we won't. Where's my need the rubber. See if we can spin that. We got to get to the side that's hanging over the edge. There, got it. Whew. Oh, that was close. Close to losing it. Good. I don't know if you guys saw that, I almost lost it. We almost lost the pizza. That would have been heartbreaking. Would have been heartbreaking. We're getting there. Coming together, everybody. Wings coming together, pizza coming together. I don't know that we're going to get the wings done in the sauce, but we'll see. We'll see when this pizza comes out. 6 minutes. 6 minutes max. That is cooking fast on that stone. Yep. Cooking fast. See if we can get a little wipe under there. All that excess flour out of the way. Okay. I tell you what, airplane delays are the worst. I think my cousin was delayed. Looks like I think about 2.5 hours or so, something like that. Thanks so much, Adam from Saudi Arabia. Nice, love it, welcome. What time is it? What time is it in Saudi right now? Pizza's looking so good. So good. I think I took some heat in the eye right there. It's been a night of burns. 6 in the morning, nice, okay, so that's 8 hours ahead of where I'm at, okay. Chicken wings, looking nice, getting crispy. Good. 4 minutes max on the pie. Oh, that cheese is getting golden brown. Let's check out the undercarriage. I have to get down low here and see that it's crispy. Get close. Four minutes on the timer. I think that just means it needs 4 minutes. Why rush it? Why rush it? Okay? We've got our basil ready, our pecorino romano ready, our olive oil ready. We're ready. We're ready. I mean, the cheese, the look on the cheese alone. My gosh. Wait till you see this pizza when it comes over the oven. There's no 30 minutes are free in this kitchen. We gotta wait for the quality. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Oh. Cheese is looking amazing. Nice little golden brown color. Getting there. Ooey and gooey. Solid pie. Solid pie. We'll have a spot for it right there. Right there. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and this pie's coming out. It does, Lady Wiser, yes, thank you, it does. 8 o'clock in Arizona. I think the weather in Arizona is probably better than here. I can't see outside right now, it's so foggy, even though it's dark. I'm looking in the parking lots out there, it's foggy as ever. It's gonna be nice. Wait till you see the color. Wait till you see the color. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for this pizza, and I've had it before. But I did try a little bit different on the crust. I said I was going to try like that pizza, the pizza joint that I'm seeing from New York on YouTube a lot, crispy pizza. I said I'm going to do it their way. They're the experts. 74 over there, that's nice. Oh, 55 seconds left. Tear up some basil here. Be all ready. 74. Oh man. I could do some great golfing in Arizona in 74-degree weather, that's for sure. Okay. Basil ready, pecorino romano ready, olive oil ready. We're just waiting on Betty Crocker. 19 seconds. It's like the New Year's countdown is on right now. 10 in Connecticut, yeah. Oh, Sweet Susie, Connecticut too, yeah. That's a 10 degree, not bad, 10. Not bad, okay. Let's wait for the beep. Okay. Oh. I think it's got the crisp. I'm going to take it out to look at it. So that's our top right now on the pizza. I hope that lighting does that justice right there. I'll try and tilt it without losing the pizza. Look at it. I mean, you can see it's hanging off the edge and it's not flopping. I don't know how I can lift that up to show you guys right there. Let's see if we can. It's not. I know it's not flopping. I don't know how we can. Can you see that? If I go really high, can you see under there? hope so. Trying to see it on the screen, if we can see that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this one down. It fits pretty good. Fits pretty good in there. Get the nice little pecorino romano, just like they do out there. Crispy pizza, New York. They got that on there. That's what they do. That's what I'm doing right here. They got so many varieties that I've seen. Oh yeah, the bubbly cheese. A little bit of olive oil drizzle. Finish it with the basil. Use it all. What the heck? Use it all. Inspired by crispy pizza, New York City. Now at least I can lift that up right there. It's a nice thin crust without burning yourself. Look at that. Woo! I mean, anybody who dares to eat that pizza right now. It's a hot pie. Better check the wings. Wings looking good. Pizza looking good. You better take a picture of this pie right here. Take one from this angle too. What the heck? Trying to get the full pie in there. There we go. I think we got it. We'll do one this way and this way. All right. So pizza is now done. Whew. I mean, I want to bite into that right now and try it, but with how hot that thing's going to be, I think that would be foolish. I could almost cut off the edge and get into that full circle, but it's nice, nice little pie there. The flop's not there, so that's really good. I'm happy with this one. We've got wings. We could get another pie right in the oven right now. Okay, let's do that. That's actually gotten a little warmer, that tray right there. Go figure, right? Okay. Let's do another pie. Why not? Why not? But I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this one down in half. I'm going to cut this one down in half. That's really nice dough. Where has my, it was right next to me. Okay, let's put this back. We'll make this one, it's going to be a little smaller, a little small guy. Right? A little small guy here. Still be a good size though, but it's going to be easier on that pizza slide putting it in the oven if it's smaller. If I use that full dough again, we're going to have the same problem. And I don't want to have that same problem again. The first time was hard enough. I thought about getting a job at Domino's Pizza and live streaming right from there. Imagine. They'd have to find out which of their locations I was live streaming from. 7 minutes, I think, on those wings. See if we can get this one a little bit thinner than where we're at right now. Have a little bit of a personal sized pizza right here. A little smaller crust. Since it's smaller and thinner, I don't want to tear it. Does pizza need to be in a circle? Or can it be imperfect? I think that's going to be good right there, that size. Okay. See if we can get a little bit of a crust around the edges. There we go. A little bit more. Let's get that towards the edge. The cornmeal this time. Slid on easier, so that's good. Just realized the cheese. I didn't get the cheese out. We need the cheese. Now, this is not pepperoni. It's not even salami. I'm not even sure what it is anymore. The girl said, here, try it. I said, okay. Tasted half decent. Could even throw some hot peppers on there as well. I know my cuz loves hot pepper, but I can't spoil them with everything on night one. Let's put that away and get some more cheese. I think we need a few slices of cheese out here. I'm having to walk even slower now because now I've got flour. I've got flour on the floor. Let's get our knife. So we've got pizza number 1 out. We've got pizza number 2 about to go in. My cuz still not here. Those darn airlines, let me tell you. Cheese going in. Use it all. This way, at least he's going to have one margarita, and then he'll have one with a little bit of meat. Let's get that one right in. Let's make sure that's going to slide. That's good. I think it was 10 minutes. 10 minutes would be good. Just that little guy. That little pizza pie. Wings, I should check on the wings. Wings are done. Wings are done. Let's get that hot sauce going. Should have had the hot sauce going already. I'll just tidy up. Smoke alarm. Gotta act on that quick because the ladies next door called the fire department on someone else last year, the neighbors on the other side. So, gotta make sure we turn that off. Mind you, if the fire department shows up, I got a lot of food, I could feed them all. Okay, we're good there. Those who are joining, ooh, that's it's now a hot tray. That's pizza number 1, the margarita right there. Pecorino Romano and the basil. Dynamite. We've got our pizza sauce. We're going to clean up a little bit here. Get things out of the way as best I can. Anyways, a little bit of the pecorino, you know, it's like I should even, that's all we're going to use. I'm not going to grate any more tonight. We're gonna leave it just like that, right there. Good. See what we can do for this wing sauce. Let's get some let's get some heat. Let's get some heat with the butter, spice, and hot sauce, okay? We'll get it all. Pizza, wings, no guess yet. I'm starting to think maybe he's not even on a plane. Get rid of this foil entirely here. It's got to be somewhere. Thanks for everyone who's been watching and who's joining right now. We've got, this was pizza number 1, the margarita. Crispy pizza from New York City. Pecorino Romano and the fresh basil, just like they do it. I'm optimistic it's going to be that good. We've got the wings. We need some, I say some butter. We're cutting a chunk or two. Let's get that out of the way. We're melting our butter slowly. Let's get a little bit more. We got a lot of wings, right? Thanks so much, Rosie. Thank you, thank you. We've got the homemade tortilla chips. We've got the guacamole, the salsa, and the what was that? The marinara sauce right here. Okay, we're two pizzas deep right now. Marinara sauce. Let's check on that. 7 minutes to go. Already melting, coming together nice. We just need a little bit of hot sauce in there. Let's see what we have. We've got not too much. We don't need too much because the wings already have good spice. We're gonna add some more of that spice right over heat. Just gotta be careful right now. Walking here with all this flour on the floor. There's flour on the floor. Okay. Boom. Those wings have spice now. Oh, daddy. Let's see how the wings look. Should be crispy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice. They're not supposed to stick though to the little rack here, and they're sticking a little bit because I really jammed this together. Not gonna lie, I didn't want to use 2 racks to cook, take longer, but little did I know I was gonna have that time anyways. The essence to the wings, the sauce or the spice, and the buttery sauce is gonna finish them off nice. Got it. Look at that. Better to do it over here than try and bust out the hot plate. 6 minutes left in the oven. Look at that, nice. Done. Pizza in there looking good. Now, Rosie, we've been going now 3 hours here. It's a long one in and out. It's a long one for sure. But we're almost there. We're almost ready. When that final pizza comes out, we're going to be good to go. Look at this. That's our buttery. I'm gonna add a few in there first. Mix them around a little bit before I add it into the bowl. So I can get them all in there, great. I didn't bother to turn the wings over either, as you can see. There we go. Give them a good toss. Yeah, we're hanging in right now. Buttery hot wings. Pizza in the oven. Second one. I think it's more just that I've got all the flour on the floor. And I don't want to slip. Okay, wings are good. Let's set those over there. Gives me an opportunity at least to do a wipe down right here of the flour. So bear with me while we do that. I would call it our technical difficulties moment. Get everything that we don't need out of the way here, right? Whew. Maybe I should have just called Domino's for my cousin. That that plane delay, oh my gosh. And me shuffling around in the kitchen. Okay, good there, good there. Little washer-rooney. And then we're good to go. That pizza, last one, 3 minutes to go. I'm with you, Rosie. Home cooked, always better. Anything we can do at home. I agree. Much, much better. Let's get a few items out of the way here. Whew. 3 minutes, I'm going to see if I can give that pizza a spin. Oh yeah, it's getting golden and everything. Look at that. It's a nice little personal size right there. 3 minutes, it's good to go. Welcome everyone into the live stream. I'll show you what we've got here. We're going to bring it all together soon. We've got, that's pizza number 1. That's the margarita. Yeah, Benti Vraga. Excuse me while I go deal with that. That's brutal. That's the second time tonight. Okay, so 1 pizza. We've got to keep our eye on the second one, of course. We can add those into the bowls here. So we've got our homemade salsa, homemade chips. Good part is when my cousin walks in the door, he's going to say, I'm hungry, where's the food? I'll be like, it's right here, it's ready. Oh, final minute on the second pie. Guacamole, homemade. Done. If I had a smaller bowl for those wings, I would put them in there. What can we use? What can we use? We could use that one. Yeah. Let's try it. I don't know if that'll, how many will fit in there? We gotta watch that pizza too. I'm not putting these on a plate or anything. These are going right in. If I can fit them in a small bowl. We didn't bread these up or anything. Look, we're just going to stack them right there. Pizza ready. The second pie, get the extra drips of butter. Can kill the heat on the oven. Let's take a look at the bottom. Pie looks good right there. Look at that. That's pie number 2. Sizzling and hot. Sizzling and hot. Let's get that pecorino romano right away. Oh yeah, anytime we can. So guys, this is, I wish I had more grated now, but I'm going to rip that thing out of the ceiling. I'm going to rip it out of the ceiling. Pardon me. We got to deal with that again. If you hear something coming out of the ceiling, that was me ripping that thing out. Where were we? We were with pizza number 2. It's beautiful, beautiful. Salami, I don't know what it is. Salami, pepperoni, a hybrid. Pecorino Romano, okay? We've got our wings. And we've got our margarita right there. Let's take a photo of it all. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get one this way. Get it all in the frame. Except that foam. We don't need that foam in the frame. Well, we cooked everybody. I mean, that's it. We got it all. I'd love to cut into them, but they're too high. Thank you so much, Guy Nick. Thank you. Thanks everybody so much. I'm gonna let's just type one more. There we go. We got it all right there. I mean, I think I could try. I'll try a wing. I'll tell you what. I think it's rude to cut into the pie when he's not here, and under no fault of his own. So let's try a wing. I could do that. These are really hot too, but this is spicy. Let's try it. Yep. Wow. That wing, that would get a boom, quadruple boom. I could taste the dill pickle juice that it was marinated in, and that's what I wanted. The spice is great. The dill pickle flavor coming through on there, absolutely incredible. That's why I keep it around for moments like that. Oh my gosh. So that was 30 hours. I think it was 30 hours they were marinated in the buttermilk, pickle juice, hot sauce, and the spices. And if he doesn't get here soon, I may just eat all the wings. And hopefully he doesn't tune into the live and see that I have them. He could be in a car ride from the airport for all I know, seeing that I'm eating the wings. But this is it. It's ready. This is it. We've got it all right here. Woo! So, I want you to see that up close again. That's the mini. Can we get the undercarriage on that one? How does the undercarriage look on there? I can't see it myself. I'm just guessing. Oh, it looks nice. There's certainly no flop because that crust right now will be breaking and bending. I think it's a beautiful. Pie. Oh, I can see it now on the delay. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. And you know what? Why not let's try the guacamole with the homemade chip. I haven't tried that. Delicious. Love it. Guacamole, great. The salsa I know is great. I'm anxious to try the pizzas, but I'm going to wait for them on those. Okay, everybody. I can't say thank you enough to those who were at this live show, coming in and out. It's a solid 3 hours and 20 minutes, I believe, on this live stream. So thank you so much, everybody who's joined. All the participation is fantastic. The wings, I don't want to say the wings are the star of the show because that would be disrespecting the pie. And the homemade chips over there. These pies I think are going to be great. I may keep them in the oven, keep them warm. The wings though are freaking fantastic. Oh my gosh, they're freaking fantastic. All right, thanks so much everybody for coming in. I'm going to come around, hit the X, boom, until the next live show. And if I don't come back on the next 2 days, everybody, Happy New Year. Be safe New Year's Eve. Me staying at home, well, at my parents' place, but staying indoors. I'm not one to go out in big celebrations and party and all that stuff anymore. So it's low key. I'll probably be sleeping by midnight. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't even. On a normal night, I can't stay up past 8:30 when I'm on the couch. In the kitchen, different story. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much, Nick, Rosie. Thank you, Lady Wiser. Thank you, everybody. That's been popping through. Thank you. I know Alex was in there. Sweet Susie. Hatem, I think that was from Saudi Arabia. I think, was it Susie? It was from Connecticut. I'm trying to get all those things in there correctly. Heidi I saw before as well. Thank you. Everybody, thank you for coming through. Bubblegum, thank you. I think I said Nick already. Thanks, everybody. You as well, Brian. Thank you so much. Right back at you. Everybody, Happy New Year. Try and make 2025, a great one. I don't believe in the New Year's resolutions. Just try and be better, the next day. That's all. That's all we can do. All right, everybody. I'm rolling around the X. I'm gonna go sit down and get some water. All right, take care. Until next time. Drew is out with a boom, okay? Boom. Whew. We'll finish on a zoom in of one of these pies. How about that? Right there. There we go. From LA, Emma. Happy New Year to you as well. LA, I love LA. I haven't been to LA in years, but I love it. There are homemade chips, salsa, and guacamole. There are the wings. The cook on them is not perfect, but the flavor on that is absolutely phenomenal, incredible. And there is, I don't know if it's pepperoni or salami or whatever, but the flavor is, I'm just anxious, so anxious to get in there, but I won't do that to my cousin. I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. See, here I was saying I was going to sign off, and yet here I am. I'm still going. Tough to sign off. I'm coming around. When I see people rolling in the live stream, they're wondering. Up in Canada, Susie, up in Canada. We'll show off this one. That's the mini one. I'd be happy. If I got that at a table, little mini personalized pizza, I'd be happy with this one. For about 3 minutes. I'd finish it, and then I'd say bring out the big Balbowski. Nice big margarita. Like, come on, it's cooling down now, unfortunately. Yeah, you got it, Rosie. That's it, Canada. Yep. We've got the buttery wings. So I am ready. I am ready. I got the notification. Cuz landed. He was on Air Canada. Air Canada had a little mishap. I don't know if you guys saw that. What's today? Today's Sunday. Yesterday, out on the East Coast, Air Canada had a fiery landing. I think they didn't have their landing gear working, and big fires and everything, and they got through it. Yeah, I'm ready. These pies, I am gonna put them in there though. They got to be in the oven to stay warm. We can't serve cold pizza, but cold pizza is good too. What I'll do is, I'll have another little spoon-a-rooney of this fantastic marinara sauce. That tastes even better than it did an hour ago. Incredible. Absolutely. Maybe what I should do is just unlock the door, eat everything, be laying on the couch with wing bones everywhere and sauce all over my shirt and say sorry. Or I could put the pizzas in the oven, take some sauce, put it on my shirt, rip off a piece of the crust and say sorry, I ate it all. Something like that. You have to pay tax when it goes into Canada? Is that the duty? My goodness. Hey, next time charge the receiver the duty. Make them pay whatever they have to at the border. Incredible. This is just tax. Keep taxing us. I can't get political here though. I can't. I don't want to go on that type of rant. Although it would be fun. Oh, I just smelled some of the wings. Here's the pizza. For those coming through the live stream right now, there's our mini personalized pizza with salami or some sort of pepperoni. The girls were nice at the store. They helped me out there. And there's the big Balbowski margarita. Pecorino Romano. Fresh basil on there. Just like crispy pizza in New York City. I tried to. They say flattery is, imitation is best form of flattery. I tried the crispy pizza. They look so darn good. Nice, a Scottish football shirt. Nice. Very nice. Okay. All right, I think now I'm going to put the pizzas in the oven and then go sit down. Okay, everybody. Now it's the real. Have a happy New Year. Boom. Until next time. And I'll do a sweep of the floor. All right, guys. Take care. Boom. Now we'll end in on the zoom, okay? The zoom of everything. Little light ski. Okay, everyone. Boom. Take care.